Yeah, we're about to go live.
That's all right. No, you ain't slow down.
Act like you got them skate. 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 Go live, I'm finna go live. 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 Go live, I'm finna go live.
What's up? What's up? What's up with everybody in the building? We jumping on a Thursday, which we normally don't do, but I told you I got two makeups I got to do because Christmas and New Year's was on Sundays, which we normally go on at 6:30. So I owe you guys two shows, and we making up for it right now. We got a big one tonight. It is 8:30, 3 that is, so coach a little bit late. But anyway, here's what it is. Let me know everything looks good, sounds good. Look at that. They already in the building tonight. Right there. Ellen, first lady through the smoke. We got a thumbs up. First person with the blue wrench, and then T. Hines right behind her. Let's go. This is one. It's for the crib. All right. So we're doing our annual breakdown of the class of 2023. We're going to make this thing happen. We got quite a few commits to go through, and we got a little bit of time to do it, but we got a lot to do. So let's jump into this thing. We already got 54 people in the building. I want to give a big shout out to the team, and the team is everybody who follows this channel. We just hit 29,000 subscribers about noon today. We on a roll, guys. We trying to get to 30,000 subscribers by February 1st. Can we push that? Can we make that goal? Can we get 30,000 subscribers by by February 1st, excuse me. All right, we got to make that happen, man. So I appreciate everybody in the building. I want to give a lot of thumbs up to people. If I get through this in enough time, I definitely will try to open up the phone lines and let people kind of talk about this recruiting class. Shad in the building. Appreciate you as always. Go check him out. Alakazam, man, where you been? I haven't seen you in a while. I got a lot of things going on. I'm not on my normal screen, so y'all got to kind of bear with me. King David, I appreciate you, man. As always, stopping through. Let's go, team. Coach Hayes is on the big things in 2023. Let's go. I'm telling you, we got some big stuff coming up, and it's coming up real quick. Let me see. You might get calls about questions about Clemson new OC. That's fine, but we're going to talk about the team today. We're going to make it happen. So if you want to join the team, and if you're just a subscriber, we're going to work on some membership stuff. We're going to join the team right now by hitting that subscribe button. Let's get this thing to 30,000. 30,000 subscribers by February 1st. We on a roll, man. I would definitely check my Cash App. I got all the screens filled right now, King David, so I appreciate it. I'm glad he put that up there. So if you would like to donate, you can definitely do it through Super Chat. I may miss some as I'm doing this. I apologize if I do. If you want to hold them to the end, I totally understand. I will check the Cash App after I finish. But I got every screen loaded right now with information on these recruits. So I may miss some. I do apologize ahead of time. But let's make it happen. D, what's up from Duval? That's my man's right there, man. I love it. All right, y'all ready? Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Let's talk about the signees for the class of 2023. You guys know I do this every year. At the end of the year, we talk about and kind of break them down. I also do the WREs for those new to the channel. That stands for Watch, React, and Evaluate, where I look at them, we react to them, and I evaluate these kids' talent across the nation, not just Hurricanes, but all kids across the country, and we definitely make it happen when it comes to that. So let's break this part down. Miami, class of 2023. Right now, the current rank, this is all based on 247 stuff. Overall rank is number 4 in the country. The composite rank is number 4. And the transfer rank is number 17. So that's important. We're not doing any transfer breakdowns tonight. Only the signees. All right, only the freshmen coming in out of high school. None of the transfer portal guys will be broken down in tonight's footage. All right, so we're going to start off here first with Francis Mauigoa. I'll let the tape play. As I'm talking about these things, you can watch and see. Let me do this real quick. Hold up. Let me break this down, what these numbers represent for guys that and people don't know. I rank them 5 through 1, 5 being elite, meaning they check all the boxes. This doesn't mean they're not a good player, but we're talking about elite coming out of high school, all right? A 4 means a Power 5 player. This kid has, in that category, he's a Power 5 dude. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. A 3 means he's a college football, right? Group of 5, maybe a little bit less, but around like group of 5. Group of 2, number 2 means it is a division 2 or less. And then, when we get to ones and stuff, it's kind of like bum, 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 if you know what I mean. So that's what we're going to do. 5 means elite. 4 means power 5. 3 means group of 5. All right. What does that mean? Like the FIUs, the FAUs, USF, that kind of stuff. All right. A 2 means below that, division 2 or lower. And then 1 means, it is what it is. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people may disagree. I mean, I understand. Some people may agree. And I understand with that. And I'll give a little bit of background of what I'm talking about as we watch their highlight tape. And again, this is strictly off of their highlight film. This has nothing to do with camp footage. This has nothing to do with their rankings on different ranking sites. This is just me looking at their high school tape. So if they give me a high school tape with a little bit of stuff on it, but then that's on them. Again, this is just for entertainment purposes. But this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at their film. I'm not looking at, the underwear Olympics, as they call it, when they go hit on the bags. I'm talking about competition. All right, here we go. Francis Mauigoa. Let's pull this up right now. Let's go and let this play. Right now, when it comes to his current ranking, he is a 5-star according to 247 composite. All right. I give him a 5 overall in size. Okay. This young man is huge. He is 6'5.5", 330 pounds, number 1 offensive tackle by position, number 2 in the state. All right. For speed, I give him a 4. And what do I mean by speed? We're talking about by position. It's not him running the 40-yard dash. I'm talking about in small spaces. So I give him a 4 in speed. All right. I give him a 5 in effort. As you see on this tape, he is mauling cats. He's not giving up. He's going to continue to block you all the way through the whistle. Fundamentals and technique. All right. How is he with his fundamentals and his technique? I give him a 4. That 4, like I said, he does a great job with his hands, a great job with his feet. That is a Division I Power 5 player. All right. Additional comments. Intangibles is the last category. I give him a 4. Just things you can't coach. Things that, just kind of pop off the tape. Things that are not necessarily in a category, just across the board. I give him a 4. Now, why I give him certain rankings, overall comments is pass blocking is not necessarily shown on his footage, right? He has a little bit on here, but not much. A lot of it is run blocking stuff. Okay, so he does a good job with that. All right. And so also he has good hand placement, great footwork on down blocks and zone blocks, and does a good job with his hand placement after the defensive guy puts a move on him. So if they do if they rip on him or if they chop him down, he knows how to replace his hands. He does a great job with that. Let's take a look at this footage right here. All right, as you can see right here in this footage, as you look at it, put this over here. He's gonna maul cats. That's what he does. We know what he is. I mean, look at this. Look how far downfield he didn't block this guy basically to the first down marker. This is what you're getting out of this guy. Great end zone cut right here. You can see this. I believe this is against Orlando Jones. Look at this. Walking him out of there. Great hand placement. Clean it up. Getting people caught up in the wash. This is what you want from an offensive guy. Okay. We'll talk about it. So if you got comments, write them down. Get your notepad out. Whatever the case may be. But look at him blocking to the whistle. The dude relentless, man. He is relentless with it. Look at this cat. Just mauling, blocking to the whistle. Not giving up. Right here. Let's get it. Just trying to demolish cats, man. So that's Francis Mauigoa. Overall, 130 people in the building. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe button. Let's go and get it to our next person, which is Samson. Samson, let me see if I pronounce it right. Samson Okunlola. I hope I said that correct. Samson Okunlola. So if I said that correctly, that'd be great. Y'all go ahead and hit the button now. Don't be playing around. Let's make this thing happen. All right, coach, put in some work on this deal, boy. My goodness, y'all don't understand. All right, Samson Okunlola's coming up on this offensive tackle. All right. He's 6'5", 305. He's a 5-star according to 247 Sports. All right. So for size, again, I give him a 5 when it comes to size. I mean, 6'6", well, they have him listed now, 6'5", 305, 6'6", 305. That is elite size and weight. Okay. Elite size and weight when it comes to this. Elite. A big boy. There's a lot of things talking about level of competition. I talk about that as well. I mean, as you can see out here, look a little thin, if you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, you can't maybe it would take a little bit of point away for that. But what I have to say is when I now look at his speed, I give him a 5 in speed. Super athletic looking dude, comes off the ball, gets downfield, plays in space, does all of those great things as well. Effort. I give him a 5. I mean, bro, there's one clip on here. He blocked dude out the back of the end zone. It may be on one of these clips coming up here shortly, so pay attention to that. In technique, I give him a 4. And I give him a 4 just because this is where the level of competition comes in. He uses great technique, but there's no real true competition to fight off those blocks. I mean, to fight off the hand placement. You know, I mean, just look at this cat, man. He's just ridiculous with it. So I gave him a 4 with that. And intangibles, I gave him a 5. I mean, the guy has all of the things in order to be elite, to be a first-round draft pick, the height, the size, the weight, the effort, all of those things. He just has to develop into that guy. And again, these things are what I'm looking at based on the film and on the footage. All right. Somebody said he's 6'6", 320. Those are old stats. Well, guess what, bro? He got to update that stuff. You understand me? So if he updated, coach, pay attention. I'm going off what's on here so it'll be consistent. Okay. So I just want to do it that way. But yes, I do. Thank you. Thank you, 52 Biggie. I appreciate it. Coach, what you recording in the picture looks Scrabble. I don't know why it looks Scrabble to you. It should be clean. I'm not sure. Let me know if everything looks good, guys. I'm not sure. It should look good. It looks good on my side. Everything looks nice and crisp. You tell me if you see something different. Gil Wilson in the building. We got to get you some Wi-Fi or something, bro. That boy on that Cricket Wireless. He on that Cricket Wireless in here, man. All right. So let's look at some of this footage here of Samson. I mean, he's a man amongst boys here. And this is what I like on this film. He does have good pass blocking technique. I have to say that he did a good job in the Under Armour game and stuff. But here's the one thing I'm going to say about him. He does play high, a little bit high for the position, and he'll learn that real quick when it comes to leverage. But he also does this. He likes to twist guys and bring them down, and that's a bad habit. I know you want to show your strength and you want to overpower guys, but when you start to twist guys, that's when you start getting these holding penalties and everything else. So he's going to have to learn to drive through these guys. You can't just twist dudes over and twist guys down. That's where you start getting holding penalties, and you'll see some of these clips in here in a second. Yeah, that's a perfect example of what you want to do. Drive through a guy right there. But when he gets him, especially on pass blocking, where he gets in there and sits down, then he wants to twist him. And that's where he makes a fatal mistake, because that's where you get holding calls from. This is the play right here. He drives this dude to the – no, this is not it. I thought he drove the dude to the back of the end zone. But like I say, big guy, strong guy, can definitely make it happen. And look at – that's why I put on speed as a 5. As a defensive lineman, he's coming down a little. But I'm not going to stay long on these guys. You guys know who these guys are. But we got quite a few of them to do, and we'll be here for a minute. Let's get to the next guy, Rueben Bain. Guys, I mean, I don't even know if I had to put this up here long. You guys know how I feel about Rueben Bain. He's already my POTS player, what I call pop off the screen player. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, boy. That dude can go, all right? Rueben Bain can go. And I know y'all was tripping about a hashtag, Coach Hayes hates Rueben Bain. Y'all out y'all mind, but this man here stats ridiculous. It's uncalled for. I mean, the dude is crazy with it. Gotta wait for the little ad to go off so I can put this up here because they be trying to get you. All right, here we go. Rueben Bain. Relentless pursuit to the ball. But let's talk about him. 6'2", 250 pounds, a 4-star according to 247. This is the composite, I believe. Yes, the composite. So I give him overall size, I give him a 4.5. Why do I give him a 4.5 and not a 5? Yes, because he is 6'2". He's not 6'4". He's not 6'5". That doesn't diminish what he can do. We're talking about elite. Do you check all the boxes? It's not a knock on him. It is what it is. So I give him a 4.5. And the reason I put a half in there, because when I say size, I look at height and weight. It's kind of two categories into one. All right. I'm not necessarily just looking at height, but I'm looking at height and weight. Okay. Speed, 5. For his position, this dude can run. Look at these plays right here as we playing. He's chasing quarterbacks down and making the tackle. These are not hurries. These are sacks. That's what you want out of him. Effort, 5. Bro, you know what kind of effort you got to give to have 29 sacks on a season and do that 2 times in a row? 48 tackles for loss. That's all effort. That's all effort. Fundamentals and technique, I give him a 5. Why do I give him a 5? If you look at this film closely, you go look at my breakdown of him. He's not just overpowering cats. He is using his hands. He's using his hips. He's using his feet. He's using technique against any and all opponent. I don't care if it's IMG, Northwestern, or he goes and plays Coral Park. He's using the same technique and fundamentals against all opponents. And that's why I give him a 5. When he gets to the University of Miami, they don't have to do a lot. They just have to tweak him a little bit. He already has plenty of tools in the toolbox. Of course, they definitely going to add more. But, I mean, he comes with a hammer, wrench, and screwdriver already. Intangibles, a 5. Why did I say intangibles? His versatility. He can play inside, outside, and just as much effective both at the 3 technique, at the defensive end, and therefore now you can start creating packages. Now you can start messing with people's protection. This is why I give the young man a 5. Should have been a 5-star in my book all the way across the board, but that's what it is. All right? And like I said, he uses his technique to get things done. Let's check this film out a little bit. Bro, look at this dude. This is what I'm talking about. This dog hunting out here. Boy, he's going to get it down backside. And again, he's playing the top competition in the country, bro. Top competition. This is American Heritage. Miami Northwestern. IMG. State champion. I mean, come on, bro. What else do you expect? And you in the mecca of football. Come on. Come on. Get out of the way, Baldy. Icky. Here we go. Look at this play right here. This is a great play by him. Punch down. Did you see? Oh, God. I don't want to keep going back and forth. But see, look at this right here. This is what I'm talking about, technique. This is what I'm talking about. I'm going to make this the whole screen. Get off the screen, hey. Watch this technique where he double punches into the hip, keeps his shoulder square, and then makes a play. This is him right here. Watch this punch to the hip. Right here. Punch to the hip. What did he do? Constrict this hole. Look at this. Now he's in the hole. Perfect. Look at 44. Man, this is top notch right here, boy. This is top notch. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all better know what you're looking at. It's Rueben Bain, Hurricane Bain. Anyway, I can stay on this forever. We guys, go check out the WRE breakdown. Go do that, and we can make it happen. Let's get into the next person we got. Jayden Wayne. Jayden Wayne, the 4-star. He is a 4-star according to 247. All right. That's composite. All these are composite scores. Okay. Let me pull up his stuff. Bro. Ooh-wee. Miami got a class coming in this year, boy. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Now, Jayden Wayne, as we all know, is from the West Coast. He moved down to IMG to play his football. I forget the name of the high school he was at out there in the state of Washington, but he came to IMG to play his ball. Did a pretty good job. So it's going to be very interesting. Let's look at Jayden Wayne. I'll talk about him here in a second. 181 people in the building. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. I like to open up the lines here. And as I get through this, we got quite a few, and we only on number 4. So we got about 21 to go. All right, here we go. Jayden Wayne. Let me let this play. He's a 4-star ranking by 247 Sports, 6'5", 245. I gave him a 5 when it comes to size. He does have elite size already, 6'5", 245. I'll take that coming into college. Speed, I give him a 4. He definitely can play at the Power 5 level when it comes to speed. Effort, I give him a 4. There's some things where I would love for him to finish through these tackles, finish through these plays. Yes, he makes the plays, but I want him to finish these guys off, okay? Still good ranking. When it comes to fundamentals and technique, I give him a 4. I gave him a 4. He has to work on some things. He has to work on hand placement. Has to work on disengaging from the block. These are the things like right here. Here's a perfect example of being able to disengage and not let that guy take you another 5 yards because he's running through. Will it happen in football? Most definitely. But we're just talking about elite status stuff. That's why I give him a 4. And intangibles, I give him a 5. Here's why. You can see him standing up in some plays, right? And you can also see him playing with his hand in the dirt. Why is this important? There are rumors, I don't know if it's true or not, that we may be going to a 3-4 scheme. Now that creates some versatility in his game. He may be able to be the Jason Taylor type where he can drop back in coverage, play in space, come off the edge, do those type of things. Who knows, all right? Again, not saying he's T. Suggs, but have like a T. Suggs feel to him. Stand up, and he can be in the dirt as well. So this is exactly what you want in a guy. 6'5", 6'6", 245 pounds, plays with a lot of versatility, comes off the ball quickly, but he just has to work on a little bit more technique and fundamentals. Right here, perfect job. Let's look at these hands. Here's a perfect job. 50 is going to come out right here. Watch his hands. Perfect. Look at this, the double lift. He's got him right at the elbow. That's a perfect spot, right? That's the weak part of the arm, right in the elbow. And he's just going to lift him to the sky. And once he does that, flipped his hips just a little bit. Look at him. He's off balance. And now he's done. Nothing 50 can do but sit there and watch. Look at him. My bad, man. I didn't mean for you to get hit like that. Look at the stand-up. This is what I'm talking about, the versatility in standing up. And here's where I want to go with this. Standing up, right? Now that you see it, this is where we talk about some fundamentals and technique. Turn on and run through this guy. This right here, this is the offensive line. Should be maybe a minimal gain of 6 inches or so. But look how far this guy goes through here, and he carries it for another 5 or 6 yards, about 4 or 5 yards. That's what I was talking about. But he'll definitely learn it as he goes in. Here we go. Disengaging the block. Perfect example. I'm glad to have these end zone cuts. Shout out to IMG for these end zone cuts. He's going to get here, right? First of all, you run right down the middle of this guy. Okay. Little mistake, but we can deal with it. But now you have to disengage him, and he never does until the ball carrier gets through here. Once he does that, now he goes for a ride. Those are the little things that keep him out the elite status. Going to be a very good player, going to play at a high level for the Miami Hurricanes. But this right here is what's going to get him. Come on, make this tackle. Now, I have to say this. That's the difference, and I hate to make comparisons. But here's the difference between Rueben Bain. Look at this. Great pressure, but you got to get this. You got to get on him and make this sack, not just let him throw the ball. Great play, but I want him back there. All right. Big shout out to Jayden Wayne, 4-star out of IMG. Really appreciate it. Next up, Malik Bryant, the big-time linebacker coming out of Orlando Jones High School in Orlando, Florida. There's been some talks about him playing some defensive end or edge rusher, okay? There's been some talks about him doing all of those things. I'm not really sure what he's going to do in his game. I had opportunity to call his games. I do the color commentary for the high school games up here in Orlando, and I had a chance to watch him play a couple of games. Sorry, I was trying to put it up here. All right, I had to wait for the ad to go off. All right, here we go. Malik Bryant in the building. He is 6'2", 235. He's a nice-looking guy, man. I'm telling you, I've seen him up close, talked to him. Great family, great mom, all of that stuff. He's a 4-star according to 247. I gave him a 4.5 when it comes to size, just simply because he's 6'2". If he was 6'3", 6'4", and again, we're talking about the standard of elite status. Not a big deal. I'll take an inch for a ball player, but he's got good size. So far as weight, 235 pounds, I'll definitely take that. Now, this is his IMG footage. I couldn't find his Jones footage, so this is what I'm going off his junior film. Didn't really see his senior film. All right. Comes to speed, I give him a 4. He does a good job running. All right. Plays good at college level, but we're talking about elite speed at that position. Not necessarily, but plays well. Effort, I give him a good solid 4. Does a good job fighting, getting to the ball, those type of things. Fundamentals and technique, a 4 as well. There are some things he has to learn how to do and navigate through traffic when he's playing at the middle linebacker position. When you start getting these climbing offensive linemen, you got to know how to navigate. But right here is where I think he does well, playing off the edge. And y'all know I'm a defensive line dude. I really wish he would go be an edge rusher and go make it happen. I really wish he would, because he could definitely make his money there, literally make money, but also make his mark for the Canes there as well. In that sense, big time dude. And intangibles, I give him a 4. I give him a 4 just because we don't know what he can do. Maybe he can play in space. He can also drop back. You saw that here in the IMG's first clip. He got him an interception and everything else. So that's Malik Bryant. That's the end of his tape. That's all practice footage. You know, coach don't like practice tape. I want real tape. I want to see busting some heads. So I have to be honest. He had a nudge in some of these things because I did get a chance to watch him play in about maybe 3 or 4 games this year, personally with my own eyes. So I saw some other footage that I normally wouldn't see when it comes to tape. So coach kind of cheated a little bit. Slapped myself. 216 people in the building. If you're just joining us, we are breaking down the class of 2023 like we do every year. At the end of the class, go through them, kind of rank them out, talk about them, analyze them, and make it happen. If you're just coming in, we just hit 29,000 subscribers about noon today. Great feeling. Trying to get to 30,000. Coach getting greedy. I want 30,000 by February 1st. So if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that button, and let's definitely make it happen. Guys, I see the comments. I'm not really paying attention to the comments, but I thank you for the comments. Enjoy yourself. Let's make it happen. I got so much going on, so I'm trying to keep this thing rolling. We got a lot of guys going on in here today. A lot of film and footage going on in here. All right. Riley Williams is up next. Riley Williams is the tight end. He ended up going to IMG as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, he's at IMG as well. He's from Oregon. He's from Portland, Oregon as well. He is let me see here, pull his stuff up. All right. So he's from Portland, Oregon. Riley Williams is a tight end. He's 6'6", 240 pounds, 4-star, according to 247, the number 4 tight end in the country. For Riley Williams, I gave him a 5 when it comes to size. 6'6", 240 right now, good size. Definitely he will gain 15 pounds easily, walk out of there 255, maybe 260 coming out of Miami. He has to gain positive weight, but he'll definitely do that. When it comes to speed, I gave him a 4. Good college speed for a tight end, a guy that size. Nothing extraordinary, not super blazing, not like a Kyle Pitts from Florida back in the day. You know, a good workhorse type of guy, good workhorse type of speed, like the Bowers from Georgia. We talk about speed, right? May not take you 80, may not take you 60, and that's okay. But we're talking about elite speed, elite speed. Let me look here. Effort, I gave a 4. Simply because he does a good job, but I just think it's a man amongst boys. Nothing pops off the tape. Again, I used a little bit of level of competition against him. I mean, look at this. You can look at the footage right here and tell, like, you know, come on. Not a knock against you, but it is what it is. You got to give some credit where credit's due. Fundamentals and technique. This is where he fell off. A 3. a 3. He has a 3 in fundamentals and technique. Why? Like, look at this. This is not good technique, not good route running. He's just better than everybody else on the football field, and that shows, but his technique is lacking. And he'll have to learn that. That is something that Coach Steve Fields at Miami will have to teach him, and it'll take some time. You got some guys in front of him. When it comes to blocking, he's aggressive. He's trying to kill you. He's trying to make it happen, but the fundamentals are bad. I have to be honest. He just bullying cats out here. But when it comes to, footwork and proper hand placement, those things need a lot of work. Okay. And intangibles, I also gave him a 3. And there's nothing that pops off when I look at his film. There's nothing that really pops off besides aggression, and that's okay. I can be a bully too, in that sense. It's not a bad thing. It's just there's nothing that, the intangibles, things you can't teach. And so, except height, we already give that to him. All right. All right, let's watch a little bit of this clip so you get to see what I'm talking about. Like, see right here, that's a perfect example of just being a bigger guy. Nothing wrong with it, but here's a perfect example. This is him at the top of your screen. Like, poor little Timmy, he just ain't got a chance. Look, he just mauled the cat over. Like, look at this. Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Now, he does catch the ball well. I have to say that. He does catch the ball extremely well in traffic and all of that stuff. But at the end of the day, it's not it. This part right here, we got to get better. But like that route running, no sir. So they'll pick 6 that all day, baby. All right. So they'll definitely teach that, and we'll make that happen. Big shout out to Riley Williams out of IMG Academy, making it happen. Muhammad, I see you, man. Thank you up there for the $4.99. Love the show, Coach. Hope all is well. Go Cane. Muhammad, I don't know if you're still in Colorado. I need you to go by and talk to Coach Prime for me. Tell him to call me. I got something to tell him. I got something to tell him. All right, here we go. So that is Riley Williams overall. As we look at him, the tight end coming in. Next is Robert Stafford. Robert Stafford, I think, is an underrated player. I think he can play. I think that he's going to do some big things. May take him a little bit of time to get on the field. He'll definitely come in, I know, special teams and make an impact. It'll be interesting to find out where they have him. I see they have him as a cornerback, and that's a good thing. And I'll get into height and size in that here in a second. But I think Robert Stafford's athleticism is amazing. I watch him, and you watch guys run on the football field, and you look how fluid he is and how he moves. I'm telling you, he's going to be something special. But let's look at Robert Stafford here. Robert Stafford, let's go. Let's talk about it. All right, he is 5'11", 170, a 4-star according to 247 Sports. Not bad, a 5'11" cornerback. Of course, everybody's looking for the 6'6+ corner now, but 5'11", I'll take it because his jumping ability is ridiculous. Let's knock him out. All right, Coach Hayes gave him a 4 when it comes to size. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing elite about his size. Okay. Right? Could have got a 4.5, but he's a little light, 170. If he was like 185, I'd be like, okay, I could deal with that. I maybe give him a 4.5, but he's got a 4. All right. And this is all based on the information that's up here. I'm not going to search down his last doctor's appointment or what he weighed in. I'm not doing all that. I appreciate you guys, but Coach ain't doing that. All right, here we go. Speed, I gave him a 4. He has good speed. Uh-oh, we buffering up in here. He has good speed, and he's running away from talent, and he's from Ugali, which is here on the coast out there. But he'll definitely do it and make things happen, and he'll make some plays for the Miami Hurricanes. But I think he'll make his immediate impact through a special teams play on the punt return, punt team, kickoff return team, making those key blocks and that kind of stuff. All right? Not sure why it's buffering. Come on, don't be scared to be great, y'all. We burning up some bandwidth in this joint today. All right. Let me look at his stuff. Robert Stafford, like I said, a 4 when it comes to size. Speed, I gave him a 4. Effort, I give him a 4. See, like right here on this clip, he doesn't look all that fast, right? He just looks average. He don't look really fast. He just looks like a regular dude running the ball. I know he can run, but it just doesn't look, it don't look fast. Just look like maybe he's hurt a little bit or something. But I know he can run. That I do know. Okay. Effort, I gave him a 4. Fundamentals and technique, I gave him a 4. I gave him a 4 because he does a great job playing press man, as well as playing some zone coverage. He plays all over the field. The coaches trust him. He is their guy. And intangibles, I gave him a 5. Why did I give him a 5? I gave him a 5 because of his jumping ability and his athletic ability. I'm telling y'all, his athleticism is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And those things you can't coach. That's what intangibles are. Things that you can't coach. Like you can't teach a dude to jump high. You can't teach a dude to like just do the things that he does. All right. And so that's why I gave him a 5. He has an elite ability when it comes to the intangibles on the football field. All right. J Dub, yeah, baby. We burned up some bandwidth today, baby. Let's look at his film a little bit. And here's another thing about intangibles. Look what he's doing. See, y'all missed that right there. That's an intangible. Look at this. He slows down, right? And then watch the burst to get out and extend. Doesn't push off. Y'all don't know what you're looking at. Look at this. Beats him. Boom, press. Slows down. Now he stacks him. And I know he's a DB, but we're just talking about a ball player. Slows down. And then watch him explode off of that. Come on, man. And then pull away. Look at the pull away. Look at the pull away. Whew. And this lets you know he's a football player. Bro, they doing everything with this guy. Jet sweeps, kick return, punt return, defensive back. Like this cat is the overall jock in my eyes. And look at that. He being catched by 10 yards on the football field. So, and now he impressed man. Let's see what happened. Look at it, taking him to the water cooler, coach. Man, get this off my screen, man. I want to see it one more time. I like aggressive stuff. Look at this right here at the bottom of your screen. Hey, coach, you missing a player. Here you go. Get this off my screen, man. We out of here with this foolishness. All right. That's Robert Stafford. We flying through this thing. Up next, Nathaniel, a.k.a. Ray Joseph. All right. Let's pull his stuff up, man. Nathaniel, a.k.a. Ray Joseph, baby. This is going to be interesting right here to find out this one. Okay, here we go. All right, Ray Joseph in the building. Everybody knows he's from Miami Edison Senior High School. Big shout out to Uncle Luke in the building, man, the head coach over there at Miami Edison. He does a good job in the community as well. We all know what he does. Don't have to give him too much praise because guess what? He get praised all the time. He does a good job, man. But anyway, Ray Joseph over here at Miami Edison. Explosive wide receiver. We know what he can do. He Miami all the way down. We could definitely make it happen. So let's play this deal. He is a 5'8", 170-pound wide receiver who's a 4-star, according to 247. He's the 21st best player, wide receiver out there in the country. When it comes to size, I give him a 3. This is what it is, bro. He's 5'8". All right. Again, does that knock anything that he can do? No, but he's 5'8". We're talking about elite status guys here. All right. Very undersized for a Power 5 guy. Does that mean he won't be successful? Not at all. All right. Speed, 5. He has elite speed. He has track speed. If you miss, it's touchdown. And you watch these highlights. Look at this. If you miss, watch this. Holla. And we know we down south. He can run. All right. He has elite speed. Effort, another 5. Right here. Look at this play. You're not cutting back. I'm going to holler at you. Look at this. I'm going to holler at you. You know how many people would have cut back on this one particular play right here, bro? Let's be honest. You know how many people would have cut this ball back right up in here. Watch this. He's going to take this bubble screen. Angle killer. Gave him the 1-2 and killed the angle. You know how many people would have tried to cut this ball back through here? No, sir. Not me. That boy hit the gas. Holla. Gone. All right. Fundamentals and technique, I give him a 5 as well. He understands route running. He understands how to get open. He understands how to use his body. So that's the thing I like about him. Okay. The ability to use the field, use his speed, know the leverage, all of that kind of stuff. Look how, come on, these are intangibles, right? I'm going to get to the intangibles. Bro, this man just ducked the guy. Not being afraid, got to catch the ball first, coach, right? Let's go to intangibles. I give him a 5-2. Duck this guy. Boom, put his foot in the ground, use his blockers. Come on, man. Let's go, Ray. This should have been the first clip on this tape. Duck the guy. Come up out of it. Put your foot in the ground. Let's go. Oh. I'll at you. Let's get it. I'm telling you, this dude tough right here, bro. Big shout out to Ray Joseph, man. Like I say, maybe small in stature, and here's a big thing about him. He catches the ball effortlessly. He has great body control. He knows how to get open through the route, but he's very rarely tackled by the first guy. That's the difference. He's very rarely tackled by the first guy on this deal. That's important. That's important. Let's look at this. Watch him outrun this angle. Watch this. I'm done. Quick out. Holla. Look at him outrun the angle. Come on, man. Come on, man. Get this man off my tape. Get him off my screen. I mean, right now. Get him off my screen. I can't take no more of this. All right. Next, we got Collins Acheampong. Hope I said his name right. All right. This was a tough one. I had to be very honest with you. This was a tough one to look at. I brought this up many times before about Collins Acheampong. A lot of people have questions about him. These are his first 3 games, I guess, apparently. Collins Acheampong is a huge guy, looks the part, very impressive, and definitely can turn into something. But what he's going to be, I don't think we really can say that with 100% certainty. So let's get into this deal. Collins Acheampong is a defensive lineman, 6'7", 254 pounds, a 4-star, according to 247 Sports. For size, I give him a 5. Bro, you can't get more elite than that. 6'7", 254 in size, straight elite, bro. Okay? Speed, I gave him a 4. I look at his tape. He definitely has Power 5 speed for that position. He definitely can run in a Power 5 program at that position. Effort. Oh, I didn't start the tape. Sorry, guys. Effort. He gives extreme effort. Okay? He gets to the football. He does what he has to do. He tries his best. He's giving all his effort. But there's some things I'm going to go through when I talk about fundamentals and technique. Fundamentals and technique, I gave him a 2. Why'd I give him a 2? He is raw. I was literally on the point of giving him a 1. Literally on the point. But I gave him a 2 simply because I see some things in there that he may be doing innately. He doesn't even know he's doing it, but he's doing it, like falling back inside and so forth. But he's doing it. And intangibles, I gave him a 2 because I don't really know what he can do. I think he only played 3 games his senior year. He doesn't have junior footage that I saw. I think they canceled the program. His sophomore year got canceled due to COVID. And then he had some, I don't know if it was JV freshman tape or maybe even varsity, but he was a 9th grader. And it didn't look that great. And so, therefore, I gave him a 2 there as well. He doesn't have any technique when it comes to a lot of things. He's just a big dude out there running and playing, you know, and that's okay. That's why you have coaches, so they got to coach him up. You understand what I mean? So that's huge right there. We got to get him coached up. We got to get it done, but I don't think he may not see the field significant time, maybe till year 3. All right, maybe until year 3. Just that stance alone right there is killing me. Here's a perfect example. Watch him right here. Let me make this big so you guys can see it. This is him right here. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. There he is right there. Watch this. There's no arms. These are poor little Timmy's blocking him. He's hemmed up right now. But his effort, that's why I gave him a 4 in effort. Because look how he fights off of this stuff. Still trying to make a play, trying to get in there. So he has some dog in him. We just got to make sure that dog know how to fight. You understand what I'm saying? Still got to make sure that dog know how to fight. If that all makes sense. All right, let's get up to our next one. We got quite a few here, guys. We rolling, man. We got a total of 25 dudes on this thing, and we only at 10. We got to hurry up. We got to make it happen. Big shout out to Brother Jay Blaze for the $9.99. Thank you so much, man. Right there, he says, I appreciate what you do, Coach Hayes, man. Brother Jay Blaze, I appreciate you. All right, I appreciate Jay does say that stance was horrible. I appreciate you, Brother Jay Blaze. Means a lot, man. 236 people in the building. Go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for your boy. We guess what? 29,000 subscribers at noon today. That's huge right there, guys. We growing and we growing fast. I didn't say I'm growing. We growing. The team is growing. Let's get to 30,000 before February 1st. The free button. Go on and hit that thing. Let's go look at the next guy. Collins. Raul Aguirre. I like Popo. 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 Who say you doing other teams as well? I would love to, bro. And I don't have a problem doing it, man. But it'd be tough. Y'all don't understand how hard this stuff is. But quiz, matter of fact, put in there who you want me to do. Let's see if I do it for you. I won't make any promises. I don't know how you say your name. Q is fresh. I guess that's how you say it. All right. Baby Shaq in the building. Look at Baby Shaq. Gusto. Mi gusto. Or Telemundo, huh? You want Telemundo? All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's check out Popo in the building. I like this guy. I like him a lot. I really like it. I really like Popo a lot. I don't like the fact he only got his junior tape up, but I'll take it. Coach Hayes will take it. I ain't tripping. All right. Here he is. I mean, he cut up. He looked good, man. Raul Aguirre. He is 6'2", 220 pounds, 4-star, according to 247. 17th best linebacker in the country, coming out of Georgia. All right. I heard he's got some ties or some relations down here in the state of Florida. But let's talk about him. Let's let his tape rock. We'll let the tape rock till my tape pop. Sipping on private stock way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Anyway, we go to the next one. Shout out to Biggie. All right. He is a 4-star. For size, I gave him a 4. Why'd I give him a 4? 6'2", 220. He's right on the verge of being elite. If he was 6'3", 230, 6'4", 225, he could be elite. So he's right there on the verge. I could have probably gave him a 4.5 if I wanted to be that guy. But because he was short on both ends, I just gave him a 4. Not a big deal. All right, here we go. Speed, I give him a 4. Let me tell you something. The dude can play this game. He gets at the ball. Not necessarily saying elite, but he plays fast. He plays fast. Effort, I gave him a 5. He got elite effort to the ball. Look at this dude, man. Look at that. And finally, a linebacker's highlight tape where he's covering somebody in man coverage. You got to love it. Come on. 3rd and long, y'all run a jet sweep. I like it. This is what else I like about it. Right here. Look at this play. Come on. That's effort, baby. That's the effort I'm looking for. And he's not just making plays that come to him right here. Look at this effort. He's going to get the plays, and that's what makes elite effort. Tighten up. Tighten up. He's not making plays that come to him. He's also going to get the plays, and that's what makes elite effort. Here's one. Watch this other one. Great play. Let's go. Yeah, boy. His dog can hunt. Look at this. Go and make the plays. All right. Also, fundamentals and technique, I gave him a 4. He's got to work a little bit better with his hands, getting through traffic, understanding that. Does a great job tackling, rolling his hips. When he hits you, you stop in your tracks. You don't fall forward. But I love his scraping ability. I love his ability to kind of navigate through traffic. But there are some fundamentals in there that he can learn to play even faster if he wants to. But he makes up for a lot of the mishaps that most people won't see through his effort. Here's another effort deal right here. Watch this. Look at this cat, man. He the first one down there. Skate. Get some. Come on. I'm the starting linebacker. I'm probably the best player on the team. Coach got me on kickoff, and I'm finna go make a play. He does a great job. He's going to be big time for Miami. Intangibles. I gave him a 4 as well. Okay? Just because he does a lot of things, but he also plays within it. Doesn't really take a lot of risk. He plays within the scheme of the game. He does a good job. No big deal. Only thing is, I did see some pass on there. I would love to see more. And I don't know why linebackers don't do this as much as the game is passing today. Look at him go making a play. But I want to see more pass coverage in their film. I don't know why they don't put pass coverage in their film. Maybe they're not good at it. I don't know. And that hurts them overall when I look at rankings. All right. No, we have not gotten to Josh Horton yet. I'm going straight down the list as they're ranked. That's just why I'm going straight down the list. All right. Next up is Damari Brown. Everybody talks about Damari Brown. All right. I think Damari Brown can be a big-time player for the University of Miami. All right. We already know his story. People watch this film, but I'll go through the breakdown as well. Plays for American Heritage over there in Plantation, Florida. Does a good job. 231 people in the building. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's make this thing happen. Hit the like button, subscribe button as you come on in, and let's get it rocking and rolling. Damari Brown, he is a 6'1", 180-pound cornerback from American Heritage who's a 4-star. Now, you're starting to get to the 6+ corners. That's huge right there. When you start getting 6+, that's letting you know, hey, you can play. So let's talk about it. Damari Brown, size 5, elite size. He's 6'1", 180. He'll probably walk out of college 195-ish, somewhere in there as he gains good muscle. Maybe 200. I don't know. But definitely elite. A 6-foot corner or higher, you start getting into the elite status. You start getting 6'3s, those kind of dudes that can play. That's when you start talking. But a 6'1" corner, I definitely give him elite status. Speed is a 4. Very good speed. I don't think he pops off the tape so far as that. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. It may be a track star or whatever, but we're talking about playing speed. I ain't talking about 100-yard speed, 40-yard dash. I'm talking about playing speed. He has good Power 5 speed. Effort, a 4 as well. It'd be nice if I started tape, huh? A 4. Hold up, coach. Hold up. This tape right here only a few seconds long. Got to tighten up. I don't know why these cats don't do senior highlight tapes, man. I have no idea why they don't do senior highlight tapes. I understand they made it. They somebody. They made it. All right, here we go. Like I said, 5 so far as size, he's a 5. Speed, I gave him a 4. Effort, I gave him a 4. Fundamentals and technique. Now, I almost wanted to give him almost a 4.5. He does a great job breaking on balls. He does a great job. Like you'll see right here. Watch him break off this route. See, perfect. I ski. He understands route combinations. He understands how the game is played. He does a great job with that. Look how big he looks right here. Look how big he looks. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. Look at him mirror this dude. Look at him mirror this cat. Watch this. Come on, bro. When you got that kind of work on you, you can mirror this. Look at this. No panic. That's big time, boy. But I'm going to show you on some of the deep balls. Sometimes he loses. Get some. Yes, sir. Sometimes he loses the receiver on deep balls, and that's what kind of hurt him a little bit. But these short intermediates, he going to hit you. He going to do all that stuff. But on the deeper routes, he tough. Look at him playing with the leverage. See, like right there, that's a prime example of kind of losing a guy, not forcing him out. Here's a perfect example of what I was talking about. This would kind of hurt him a little bit. He's in great shape right here. Now, all you got to do is just squeeze him off. Don't run with him. Squeeze him on out of there. Squeeze him all the way off. But see the separation? In college, that's a catch. See how he's falling off? In college, this is a catch. You understand? That right there is the difference. In college, those receivers will make that catch. Okay? And those where when you get to the deep, like this stuff right here, he 5-star with that stuff. But the deeper balls, he'll definitely learn it as he feels it, but he'll definitely mix it up with you. Let me go and get to the intangibles of him. A 4 as well. One thing I like about him, in short range, he covers extremely well. Long ball, he can let the receiver get lost at times, but he has a great stop and start response. He does a good job with knowing how to start and stop and creating problems and getting his head in there, mixing it up. Good job. Ms. Wilcox, I need you to call in tonight. I think I got a surprise for you that you might like, and everybody else. All right, big shout out to Ms. Wilcox. Oh, Lisa Marie Presley passed away today. Sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. All right. Let's get this dude off of here and let's go to Robby Washington. Robby Washington. We know who this dude is. I'm telling you, we got some gangsters in this class, huh? We got some gangsters in this class. Robby Washington is tough. He was at Killian, transferred over here. He and his twin brother Bobby, who's on this as well. I'm going to do him in a few seconds. But Robby Washington transferred, and his brother Bobby transferred over to Palmetto. Okay. I don't know, so we'll huddle on these polka dots. They tripping with this stuff, boy. But anyway, let's get into it. Robby Washington, wide receiver, 5'10", 185 pounds, the 27th best wide receiver in the country, 43rd best player in the state. Let's look at his stuff right here. Robby Washington is a 4-star according to 247. I gave him a 3 in size. Like you say, he's 5'10", 185. It's a group of 5 players. You can get away with some of those. Not a big deal. Speed, I gave him a 4. I don't think he's as fast as Ray Ray Joseph. Definitely Division I fast now. Don't get me wrong. But I'm talking about elite speed. I don't know if he's that. I think he has good speed, very good speed, but I don't know if he has elite speed. The Roscoe Parrish, the Devin Hesters. I don't know if Roscoe's even that fast. He can make you miss. He may be more like a Roscoe. All right. Roscoe could definitely run now. Y'all don't kill me. Roscoe was fast. Okay, here we go. Speed, I gave him a 4. Effort, a 5. I don't think he's going to get tackled by the first person on any of his tapes. Watch this. Nope. And he's very similar to Ray Ray Joseph. A little bit bigger, can make you miss in small areas. But this is what I like about him too, boy. He just got that dog in him, boy. He got that dog in him, boy. And that's what I like. See that? Bro, we showed him back shoulder phase to a 5'10" dude. I'm loving it. They throwing back shoulder fades. Fundamentals and technique of 5. Look at these plays right here. He knows how to get open, right? He's on the hash. What does he do? Let's look at this. He stems them inside to bring them in. This safety can't help him and fades away for the fade ball. Come on, man. Fundamentals and technique. I give him a 5. He's elite at that. He knows how to get open, goes back to the wildcat position to the running back position, all of that kind of stuff. So he creates some versatility in there. And that's where intangibles come in. I give him a 5 as well for intangibles because we've seen guys like this that really make a difference. Who am I talking about? Look at, oh my gosh, come on, y'all. And that's the difference right there, I believe, in him and Ray Joseph. Let me go back to this clip. Here's the difference between him and Ray. But let me make my point first. We've seen guys like this in college football who we always hear, oh, he's a 2-star, he's a 3-star. But I think he's got that. Back to Devontae Smith from Alabama. Not saying he's Devontae Smith, or he might be Devontae Smith. I don't know. But if you look at Devontae Smith coming out of high school, going to college, I don't think anybody except his mom would say that that baby was a Heisman Trophy winner. I'm sorry. Not saying he wasn't going to be a very good football player. A very good football player. But look what he does. When Steve Sarkisian start motioning him in the backfield to get the mismatch on the linebacker, that's the kind of stuff you can do with Robby Washington. That's the kind of stuff because he can go back there and play running back on a snap or two. Come back, line up at running back to get the mismatch on the linebacker. Now you got the Mike linebacker trying to cover this cat. That's what I think can definitely happen. Say, Roscoe, I knew y'all was going to kill me in the chat when I said Roscoe was a true 4-3. All right, baby. Roscoe was elusive. Yes. Yes. I knew y'all was going to kill me when I said that. All right, but let me talk about this. Let's look at this play right here. This is the difference between, I think, him and Ray. Definitely can make you miss. Have no problem throwing the ball. Catch the ball effortlessly. He a gangster. Makes a move. Makes another move. And now can you outrun the angle? Right? And that's all I'm saying. Is that a bad play? By no stretch of the imagination. And he had cornerback. Look at this. Oh, my bad. Yeah. He's at Palmetto. I'm thinking Edison. My bad. I'm tripping. Hey, slap yourself, hey. He could play, bro. Big shout out to Robby Washington in the building. Oh, Lord. Big shout out to Robby Washington in the building, man. Son of Bobby Washington Sr., and he has a twin brother playing as well. Let's go take a look at the next guy, Antoine Jackson, out of Dillard as well. Antoine Jackson was interesting. When I looked at his footage and I looked at his film and I tried to look at it and be objective. I'm going to talk about it as I get into this deal here. All right. Antoine Jackson is a defensive back from Dillard High School, 6 foot, 170 pound safety. They have him listed as, but you're going to see on his tape, he's primarily playing a lot of wide receiver and cornerback. And that's okay. High school coaches got to do what they got to do to win. All right. They're not trying to win for the University of Miami or any other school. They're trying to win for their school. And I totally understand that. But this is where projection comes in from the coaching staffs at these universities. They have to be able to project these guys to play at different levels. Okay. Antoine Jackson, from my understanding, he's very young, 16 or so, 17, very young guy. And I think I could kind of tell that on the tape. I have to be honest. You see guys who get a little older, you know what I mean? But it appears that he's a little younger on the tape. And I'm going to tell you why as I go through this. All right. Size-wise, 6 foot even, 170 pounds. And I'm looking at him from a safety's perspective. I gave him a 3.5, just simply because 6 foot, we could deal with that. That's fine. But the 170, I think, is a little light coming in. That's fine. 3.5, right between group of 5, power 5, that tweener. That's what that means. Speed, I gave him a 4. I think he definitely can play at a power 5 level when it comes to speed. Effort, I gave a 3, and I'll tell you why I gave a 3. This because I'm looking at him play, but there's nothing extraordinary coming off the tape. He's doing his job, right? But doing your job doesn't always mean giving extraordinary effort. Now, he'll get in there and mix it up with you. But we're talking about, going above and beyond, I guess the right way to say it. He's doing his job. He plays, but I'm just looking for the pop off. Fundamentals and technique, I also gave him a 3, which I shouldn't probably be saying as he blocks this kick, but that's a special teams deal. I think that he plays with some good leverage, but he gives up a lot based on his alignment, right? When you look at him doing different things, like, for example, when you looked at, the difference in Damari Brown, and then you look at his tape at cornerback, and I'm looking at this as a cornerback, and you completely see a difference so far as how they're playing, press man, all of that kind of stuff. So I definitely think that Antoine Jackson will grow into a good player. But coming in right now, we're talking about elite status. I don't know. I'm not really sure in that sense. And in intangibles, I gave a 3. I just got to see him doing some stuff, playing a lot of corner. Haven't seen him at safety. I looked at the whole tape. And so it's hard for me to give him that true ranking when I'm looking at him coming in as safety, but that's a projection deal. All right. All right, let me pull this off. All right, 236 in the building. I appreciate it. If you're just popping in right now, we are breaking down the class of 2023 signees from the University of Miami. This is the Canes Talk Live, episode 97. Just hit 29,000 subscribers today. So I appreciate it if you have subscribed. If you haven't, please do so. Would appreciate it. Our goal is to hit 30,000 by February 1st. So don't be scared to be great. Hit the button. It's FREE. Free. Cost you nothing. It's free, baby. It's free. Next up, Mark Fletcher. Ooh, we flipped Mark Fletcher from Ohio State. Where you at, Quiz Air? I know you're Ohio State, dude. Where you at, Quiz? If I'm saying your name right, I hope I'm saying it right. But anyway, flip Mark Fletcher. Again, another American Heritage young man. Into this program, signed to the University of Miami. I like Mark Fletcher a lot. I really enjoy his film. We'll talk about it. Big time body, big guy, plays big, but also can make you miss, plays with skill, plays with agility and the ability to make you miss. All right, let's put his tape up. All right, here we go. 107. I'm sorry, 107. I'm looking at the wrong thing. 234 in the building. Let's go ahead and make this thing happen. This is Mark Fletcher. 6'1", 225-pound running back coming out of high school, y'all. Coming out of high school. You know what I gave him. Y'all put it in the chat when it comes to size. Y'all know what I gave him. I gave that boy a 5. That's elite. 6'1", 225 coming out of high school. I take that all day of the week. All day of the week. Speed, I gave him a 4. Again, we talking about elite. Can you top out, not get caught, those kind of things. And I did a WRE on Mark Fletcher. Go check him out. Effort, a 5. Let me tell you something. Plays like this, catching out the backfield, hard to bring down. He's going to punish you when he finished the run. I mean, the dude gives all the effort in the world. Fundamentals and technique, I gave him a 4 simply because he sees the hole, he can read the hole, he can make the cuts. But as you watch his tape and he gets into open field, I love that move right there. Right? I love that move. But when he gets into open field, he's got to know how to use his blocks. Maybe even set them up. Know how to move guys as you lean and rock through things. And if you go look at my WR, you'll definitely see what I'm talking about. Somebody says speed, they gave him a 3. You tell him he got group of 5 speed, battle tested Kane. He got group of 5 speed. I think he has power 5 speed. Now, are we talking about elite speed? Maybe not. But he definitely has power 5 speed. But he's tough. Look at the down block right there. I'm trying to get to a play where he has to set up his block, but I'll wait till we get to that. And then intangibles, I gave him a 4. Definitely power 5. The ability to catch out the backfield. Tough. Look at it. Oh, my God. Finishing the block. Finishing the run. Got to stank this here. Ugh. Look at this. I ain't got no more room, coach. Skate. Oh, get some. Little screen. Here it is. Perfect. Perfect example right here. Gets out there. Now set up your block. See there? And I talked about this in the WRE of setting this block up. You had 2 blocks in here, 50 and 10. That's right there, kind of intangibles. And you can go through that. Go watch the film. You'll see about it. All right. That's Mark Fletcher in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll look at it a little bit more clips while I try to catch up on the chat. Coach, I'm mad he flipped to y'all. He ain't flipped because y'all ain't never have him. No, I'm just talking trash. Brent says Mark put you on a Fletcher stretcher. I like that. Yeah, he got a good deal. I like Mark Fletcher. I think he will be what we were looking for out of Thad. I think he can be what I think the University of Miami Hurricane fans were looking for out of Thad Franklin. Anybody let me know in the chat, where did Thad Franklin land? I know he went in the portal. I do not know where he landed. Put in the chat real quick if you guys know where he landed in the portal, or even if he did or not. I'm not sure. All right, let's go. Chris Johnson, another running back out of Dillard. I'm going to show you the difference in size. You ready? I don't know if you're ready for this one. Let me see if this is. There's a lot of people in the world named Chris Johnson that got a huddle page. Oh, ULM. Wowzers. Okay, ULM. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Appreciate you, team. All right. Chris Johnson. This is another running back, a speedster. All right. He's 5'11", 178 pounds. Mark Fletcher, 6'1", 225 pounds. Bro, you talk almost 50-pound difference in 2 inches. All right, I'm telling you, I didn't want to. Well, let me go. Let me put my stuff up here. 6'1", 225 pounds. 5'11", 178 pounds. Almost a 50-pound difference. That's going to be stank. I can't wait. Let's see it. Oh, I could do this? I didn't know I could do this. Well, then I added something new on here, boy. Coach done found out something new. I done found out something new, y'all, halfway through this deal. Before I get started, Uncle Joe, appreciate it. $99, $5, man. Thank you, Uncle Joey. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to get into that quiz there. All right, let's get into Chris Johnson. Let's look at his tape. All right, Chris Johnson. He is a 4-star corner, 247, 5'11", 178. I gave him a 3.5 when it comes to size. 5'11" is not bad, 178 pounds. A group of 5, right? On the brink. Of course, we know he's going to eat. He's going to get bigger, stronger. He may walk out of there 195, looking like a rooster, looking like a Henry Parrish. Nothing wrong with that. That's fine. Speed, gave him a 5. This boy can go, boy. He got fire coming off his cleats. This dude can skedaddle, my man. Look at him. He can skedaddle. All right. Effort. I gave him a 4, and I gave him a 4 because I want to see more in his tape. I got to see him do some pass blocking, right? We can look at all this pretty stuff, but it don't mean nothing. Guess what? If our quarterback on their back, and I know it's a highlight tape, but at the end of the day, coach want to see some work. I want to see you put some work in. All right. So it'll make that happen. Fundamentals and technique, I gave him a 4 as well. All right. I gave him a 4 as well when it comes to fundamentals and technique. He does his job. He makes people miss. But that has nothing to do with the speed. I get it. But this is why I gave him a 5. When it comes to the intangibles, and you just said it. If you watch his film, he, again, very, very rarely is he tackled by the first guy, catching the ball out the backfield, okay? but his balance is ridiculous. When you hit him, is this the right, even the right doggone tape? I don't even know if this is the right tape. Might be the wrong tape. These kids got this stuff everywhere. Like some other film. Go to Lewis. I don't know. We'll go back and watch it. It don't matter. Y'all want to go watch it? Go look at my WR. I broke it down. Y'all watch that. But anyway, his balance is ridiculous. He gets hit. He can keep himself upright. He can extend the play. He does an excellent job when it comes to balance and keeping himself going. All right. Who said that's not Chris Johnson? It is Chris Johnson. It might be a younger film of Chris Johnson, but these dudes got like 35 tapes up here, man. Take this down for a slow down. Some of that not Chris. That is Chris Johnson. Might not be his tape he wanted to see, but it's a pinned highlight. I'm tired of y'all cats with all these tapes, man. All right, this is the one y'all want to see. All right. All right. All right. Same dude, just a year older. But look at the difference. This is what you talk about right here. This is what you talking about right here. Elite speed, baby. Let's go. Somebody said, yeah, look at the balance on this cat, bro. You know that number 4 chasing him, though. You know that number 4 was chasing him. Even he couldn't catch him. Look at this tape right here, bro. Man. Hey, you know you fast when you the only one on the screen, bro. Look at his balance. Let's go. Boy can run, boy. I'm going to play about one more clip. Look at this right here. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Get this off my tape right now. Man, hey, somebody get that off my screen. I can't do it. We got too much to do, man. All right, let's talk about the twin brother of Robby Washington, Bobby Washington Jr. Linebacker. I always say this, I'm making fun of this, but hopefully they don't get offended. But I always say, so Bobby Washington is the twin brother of Robby Washington, who was 5'10", 170 something. Bobby Washington. Y'all ready for this? Bobby Washington is 6'3", 215. So when they was in the crib, somebody was stealing the bottle from around this deal. Huh? Bobby Washington was out there stealing the Similac. All right. Let's look at Bobby Washington on this deal, man. He is 6'3", 215 pounds. 4-star, the 33rd best at his position. I ranked him a 4.5 star when it comes to size. He's 6'3". I like it. Just a little bit lighter. That's okay. 225, 230-ish. Boom, he would have been 5. But 4.5, no big deal. Tomato. When it comes to speed, I give him a 5. This cat can run. Look at this. And he closed ground quickly. He closes ground extremely quickly. Effort. I gave him a 4 just because, and I know this probably should go to fundamentals and technique, but he has a tendency to run through you with the shoulder and not wrap it up. And so I kind of gave both of that on fundamentals of technique and effort, because tackling is effort, right? And if you go through your tackling and don't get an effort, you're not going to make a lot of tackles. So I had to give him a hit on that. Fundamentals of technique as well. I gave him a 4. Part of that was tackling. But the other parts is I want to see him in some pass coverage. He does a great job blitzing, as you see right here. He does a great job coming in there, tackling with the little gator roll, causing those things. But I want to see him be able to play in different realms. Can he play in the pass game? He did a pretty good job earlier in that clip, but we're talking about, man, we're talking about being able to make those adjustments, that kind of stuff. All right. And also, sometimes I think I saw him looking for the checks when he should have been the one making them. You, Bobby, baby, you make the check. And that's just my opinion, but that's how I look at it. All right. But he does read the run extremely well. You got to wrap up on those tackles. He times the blitzes perfectly, and he can get to the quarterback in a hurry. He closes a lot of ground when it comes to making guys. Look at this. Look how fast he gets to the ball. 22 a problem, boy. 22 is a problem. Look at his brother coming in there trying to slice somebody up. That boy out there being a bully. Look, this is what I love. See, look at the effort. Turn on, go make the play. But again, wrap him up, drive him into the earth. You go check out my WRE on him as well. Yeah, baby. See right there? Those are the things right there he's got to learn. So when we start talking about intangibles, let's go back and we look at this. You got that feeling. Now you commit. So now you got to try and repeat yourself. Luckily, he couldn't seal you off. In college, he's sealed right now. This is a big-time play. And he's gone. He just made a hell of a fire play right there. That's intangibles, okay? Hell of a fire play right there. But he cut the lights on. Can't see. Yeah, he like to hit you, but he need to wrap up. Got to wrap up on those tackles, bro. See, like stuff like this, I don't want to say it's good or bad. I mean, he makes a play. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking that was a quarterback. No, great job. I apologize. Shut up, Hayes. I thought I was a quarterback with the ball. I apologize. All right, that's Bobby Washington, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go and push this thing. Joshua Horton. People have been asking about Joshua Horton, and let me tell you something. I did not do his WRE. The first time I actually looked at his film was this morning when I was breaking this down, and I may just do his WRE. Boy, if Rueben Bain wasn't in this class, he might be my Potts player. Pop off the tape, pop off the screen player. He might have been my Potts player. If Rueben Bain wasn't in this class, this dude might have been my Potts player for the class of 23. Let me tell you something. Ooh. He is a problem. He is a problem, boy. I'm telling you, if Rueben Bain was not on this footage, he might have been my Potts player, boy. This dude can go, boy. I like him a lot. Got some things to work on. Nothing wrong with that. Part of football. Joshua Horton. Yeah, he got a 12-minute highlight. I can let that run. Joshua Horton, 6'4", 285 pound, 3-star, 3-star. All right. At his position. Look at this big boy go. Rumble, big man, rumble. He ridiculous, boy. Look at that. Change the direction. Man, let me go and get to my piece. Size, I gave him 5. 6'4", 285 coming out of high school. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. He put on about 10 pounds of good muscle. Drop some of that baby fat, replace it, and then add about 5, 7, 10 pounds. He gonna be a problem. Oh my goodness. This stankness right here, boy. I can't even get through my thing, but hold up. Y'all gotta remember, I didn't do a WRE, so I'm watching this, man. He laying wood out here, boy. He know how to get to the ball. Anyway, let me stop looking at that. Effort, 5. I gave him a 5 because not only that he's making a tackle, but he is also concentrated on getting the ball out. If you see this next clip coming up, look at this. He's making plays, but he's also with the tomahawk trying to get the ball out. He hitting you, making you fall back. He pushing it back, and he's super athletic. I like this dude a lot, boy. Look at this. because he's so active, he's always around the football causing problems with the ball. Dump him on his neck. He like that swim move, boy. Guess what? Them offensive linemen going to teach you real quick, but you better go get you a flak jacket. Because you know their favorite food is, I want them baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. Baby back ribs, boy. Look what he's doing. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Them old linemen going to tear them ribs up. But look what he does. He's always around the football, man. Look what he's doing. Boom. Forcing the fumble again. And there are some players in this world that just have that knack. Whether you're trying to do it or not, they just have that knack to get the ball out. I'm telling you, he's going to be tough. But anyway, effort 5. Fundamentals and technique, I gave him a 4 because he relies on that swim move a lot. He relies on it a lot. And you have to be able to use different tools for different times for different projects, if that makes sense. Different tools for different times for different projects. Okay? But look how athletic he is right here. He got the ball all up in the air, but he's super athletic. I can't wait to see him get on the field, man. Wowzers. I pray to God everything works out. And intangibles, I gave him a 5. His burst to the ball, his fundamentals and technique, his relentless pursuit to the ball, getting guys off you, and he plays with low pad level. You don't have to teach a 6-foot guy to get down. He knows how to get down. Come on, man. He's stopping the touchdowns up in here. This dude tough. Watch a little bit of this clip, man. He jacking. Oh, my back hurt. Oh, God. Watch him jack this dude up. Perfect push-pull. Watch this. Up on his pads, stretched him out. What is 52 trying to do? Sit down. Now watch him snatching. Snatch. Threw him out the club. And guess what? Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. Trying to get some. I might have to do a co-Pots player. I might have to give Rueben Bain and Joshua Horton Pots players. The co-Pots players. I just might do that. I might do that. Y'all let me know if that's something y'all want me to do. Should I give co-pot players, meaning pop off the screen players? Man, get this dude off my screen. This dude around here blocking kicks. Get this cat out of here. All right, we at 19. Tommy Kinsler in the building. The offensive tackle, supposed to be a Florida commit. Flipped in from Florida, big time. I think he's out of Ocala, Florida. All right. Big time offensive tackle. He is a 3-star. Let me pull his stuff up. Commercial killing us, y'all. All right, here we go. All right, Tommy Kinsler. I'm going to let this play right here. This is Tommy Kinsler. He is a 6'6", 330-pound interior lineman, 3-star, the 43rd best at his position from Ocala, Florida. California. You like what I said? Huh? Ocala, Florida. Went to Trinity Catholic, 6'6", 330. I had a chance to see him down there at, I believe it was the Bethune-Cookman game. He's going to have to reform and reshape his body. There's a lot of baby fat on him. They're going to shred that off of him. And if he can turn that into, oh my God, this dude could be something special, right? I mean, when I say that, I mean talking about muscle definition, right? When you look at Francis Mauigoa's body, or if you look at Samson Okunlola's body, they look more developed than he is. And he'll learn that through weight training, eating the right foods, that kind of stuff. Big guy. It's a lot of muscle up under there. But imagine you start shredding that negative weight off you and putting positive weight on, he's going to be something special. Watch. So, size-wise, I gave him a 4 for size because I didn't look at just when it came to his body weight. I looked at his body. All right. Just because you're a big guy, I looked at his actual body composition a little bit. So I gave him a 4. Definitely a power 5 offensive lineman body. But elite status, I wouldn't necessarily say that. All right. Speed, I gave him a 4. Got good college speed. He's pulling. Look at him pulling right here in the counter trade, getting around the corner. He can definitely make it happen. So I definitely gave him college speed for that. Effort of 4. He mauling cats. He taking care of them. He getting around the bend. He trying to put them to sleep. But that right there is a great play when we talk about effort. He didn't stay. Let's go back to this one particular play. I'm glad this happened. Look what he does. This is being a smart player. He's blocked already, right? No need to stay there and maul him to death. Let's turn up and go find somebody else. Hopefully I can get downfield and get a better block on somebody else. That's being a smart football player. Y'all could have went back there and killed Timmy. But I'm looking for his brother, Tommy. Great job. And intangibles, fundamentals and technique, I gave him a 4. He actually does an excellent job pulling. He uses good technique, the little lawnmower technique. You see him pull and turn there. Right here on the screen, as you see him getting downfield, knowing who to take care of. I want to see more pass blocking. I know they probably don't run the ball pass the ball extremely well up there in Ocala. So that's why I couldn't even give him elite status. But I love his pad level. I love the way he plays. He knows how to work the block, use his feet. Look at the little club. Hey, he's nasty. Oh, get some. Look at the old school club on the screen. Watch this. Skeet. Slap him in the head. Yes, sir. And when it comes to intangibles, I just gave him a 3. There's nothing extraordinary. He's doing his job. Nothing, super special. I guess you could say when I look at intangibles, things that you can't coach, all these stuffs are coachable. And yeah, you can look at this stuff when it comes to position. But there's some guys on the offensive line that do some extraordinary stuff. You know what I mean? Put the ball away, QB. See that right there? Boy, I would got fired. I would have been in that QB jersey with him, boy. Anyway, let me get this deal off here. Let's move this thing forward. Jackson Carver, tight end coming up. Jackson Carver in the building. Oh, boy. Hour and 32 minutes, baby. We in here. 279 people in the building. We are breaking down the class of 23. Okay. We're looking at them, analyzing. I'm ranking them, giving them my own ranking. If you're new to here, if you hear me say a 5 represents an elite player based on that category. Elite. This doesn't mean if he's less than a 5, he's not a good player. That's not what that means. I'm talking about elite. If he's 4, that means he is a power 5 in that position. If it's 3, we're saying group of 5. If it's 2, we're saying division 2 or less. Okay. And if it's 1, all right. So let's check out Jackson Carver. Go ahead and hit that button on the way on in. I appreciate it. Look at Jalen. I appreciate it. Somebody said boy was raised by both his parents. Y'all crazy. I ain't messing with y'all today. All right, Jackson Carver. Here we go. All right, Jackson Carver is a tight end, man. Another tight end. Big old dude. I say a tall old dude. I don't know if you can say a big old dude. Tall cat. All right, I gotta wait for these highlights. I mean these yeah, I'm not gonna play this one. I'll play another one. All right, I'll play the one he pinned up here. All right, here we go. Jackson Carver. He is 6'6", 220 pounds, 3-star, corner 247, the 30th best tight end in the country. When it came to size, I gave him a 4. Can he grow into that body? Most definitely. But right now, it's nowhere near elite. He's only 220 pounds at 6'6". That's thin. Okay. Speed. I gave him a 3. He can run. I'm looking at level of competition. Nothing exciting here. Nothing extraordinary. Long strider. not making guys miss, good effort, but it is what it is. He don't look that bad on defense, to be honest. Effort, I gave him a 4 just because of what you see him doing. He's playing at a high level. The teams he's playing not good. He's just better than everybody else, right? That's what it is. So I gave him a 4. Fundamentals and technique, I wanted to give him a 2, but I gave him a 3 because he's going to the U. But let me tell you something. I'm a little biased, I guess. But he has a lot to work on when it comes to this game from a fundamental and technique standpoint. Like, if you look at this play right there, yeah, he mauling this cat to death. But there's no technique in this. Like, there's grabbing. Let me see if this is him here at the bottom of the screen. None. He's just bigger than him. His hands are caught palms up. He just whipping Timmy behind over here. Look at this. And he ain't gonna run. He got a nasty streak in him. See, look. He got a nasty streak in him, but there's no technique or fundamentals involved. Probably should have gave him a 2. Intangibles, I just gave him a 3 as well. Again, nothing pops off the tape in my eyes when it comes to him. This is not saying these guys can't project into bigger players. These visuals are based on what I see on the film as of today. All right? So that's all I'm looking at, what I see right now based on the footage and everything. Again, here's another mall session. He killed Timmy right here, boy. Look at this. You got Timmy in a pretzel, boy. They made a tight end. No technique. They chest bumping out here. Look. He got Timmy in a pretzel, bro. Yeah, it'll be some time before he gets on the field. In my eyes, like I say, may do some things from a special teams perspective or whatever the case may be. You've got a very stout tight end room, but he's 6'6". He catches the ball. He's one of the blue collar guys, right? Come to work, looks to be come to work. He's gonna do his best, but they got to teach him. Got a lot of teaching going on there. Nothing wrong with that, man. You got to got players like that on the football team. All right. All right. Big shout out right there to Jackson Carver, the Looms Chaffee School, I guess, in Windsor, Connecticut. Tight end, 6'6", 220. All right. Let's move this deal on. Got to give a big shout out to the next person, Antonio Tripp, who's been a part of this class for a very long time. He's been in a lot of the spaces, the Canes Unfiltered, and all of that stuff. So big shout out to that young man who made his mind up and said, I'm coming to the U, coach. I don't care what y'all say. I'm coming to the U. Ain't no flipping me. Ain't no changing me. He's out of the Maryland area. So big shout out to him. Let's make it happen. All right, here we go. All right, Antonio Tripp. I'll let this play a little bit. You can watch him. He's an interior lineman. He transferred from out of Maryland down to IMG. 6'3", 300. Okay, 6'3", 300. He's a 3-star corner, 247 Sports. I gave him a 3.5 when it comes to size, right? That's a tweener between group of 5, power 5. I'm not sure if he's going to play center. He's going to play guard. But 6'3" is on the shorter end of what you kind of want an offensive lineman. But he's got enough weight on him. He's got 300 on him. All right. So that's what you see there. Speed, I gave him a 4. He does a good job with speed, getting downfield, combo blocking, all of that kind of stuff. Can play at the next level. Effort, a 4, definitely a power 5 effort. Fundamentals and technique, I gave him a 3. There's a lot he has to work on. Sometimes his feet have a tendency to come together and get stacked on top of each other just because he's so much bigger and stronger. Like as you see me out here jacking this dude up. He's jacking him up decent, but that won't work at the next level. These guys are just as strong, faster, have more technique in them. They have a lot of tools in their tool belt as well. And so when your feet start coming together, you start losing your leverage and your balance. And if the closer your feet come together, the higher you stand and your center of gravity starts to go up. So I dropped him down on that. And in intangibles, I give him a 4 just because of his leadership qualities. You can tell by the way he talks on those things. The Kane Unfiltered, I believe, the Twitter Spaces. He's like in charge of calling guys, making sure that the other commits. Those are leadership qualities, guys. And you don't always have to be the best player to be the best leader. And that's huge right there. That's huge. Like you say, he was the ambassador of the class. Thanks, J-Dub. He's the one that kind of like, hey, look, he kind of like our brother Jay Blaze, man, the glue to the U, baby. You know what I mean? Make sure you keep everything together. When it look rocky, Blaze gonna get on that phone and be like, Coach Hayes, you all right? I'll be like, yeah, Coach, I'm good, Blaze. Appreciate you. You understand me? So big shout out to Antonio Tripp. We'll look at a couple of these mall sessions right here. Also, he's playing all across the line, right? He's playing offensive tackle, but again, a smaller level, guard, those kind of things. So it says he has some smarts up here to play the different things, knowing the different roles. He working my man out up there. Dang, bounced him off the back of his leg. They gonna tell you so bad. You bounced off the back of dude's leg, didn't even knock him down. Look. And he got some swag to him too, man. I like him a lot. Now he's out here at tackle. He probably primarily played tackle out there. I'm not sure. All right. Let's look at one more clip when we get up out of here. Oh, little Timmy. He ain't have a chance. All right, let's get to the next one, man. Tripp in the building. Appreciate it. Here's another guy that pops off the tape to me is Marcellius Pulliam. Y'all need to let me know in the chat what y'all think about this dude. I think personally, he's going to be a problem too. Marcellius Pulliam going to be a problem as well. It's just hard for me to give it to him because there's some things that was missing in his tape. There's some stuff missing in his tape that I would love to see. All right, here we go. I want to pull his tape up. All right. Marcellius Pulliam. Let me tell you something. I like his tape a lot. We can let it run. The CEO, baby. Marcellius Pulliam is 6'3", 215, 3-star. I gave him a 4 when it comes to size. Definitely can be a Division I player. Not elite, just because he lacks a little bit of weight. Oh, my God. See what? Oh my God. Bro, you see this hit? The boy dropping the mixtape because he ain't dropping nothing but the hits, baby. Skate. Oh, God. Oh. Listen, when it comes to size, I gave him the 4 just because he lacks a little bit from the elite status coming in. Not a big deal. Definitely would gain it. Speed. I gave him the speed. The reason I gave him elite speed, and I should have probably gave him a 4.5. But his closing speed to the quarterback, to the ball carrier is ridiculous on this tape. Watch how fast he gets to his first 3 steps, especially when the quarterback rolls out. Now, here's the difference when you're looking at guys chasing guys down or just hurrying. Look at this, man. And boy, when he get there, boy, he locked the door on you, boy. He locked the door on you, boy. And that right there, he has to work on a little bit. So, as you see, effort, I gave him a 5 in that. His effort is ridiculous. And again, I don't knock him. I don't know what other teams have done in the past, but look at his closing speed. Oh, my God. Hey, that boy need to be passing out Tylenol, boy. After he hits you, just put 2 of them in your hand. Hey, take 2 of them, boy. I'll see you next play. God, lead, boy. Look at him getting to this ball. And he's gimping right here. It looked like he's hurt. He's limping. Look at him. This effort. Look at him gimping. Skate. Oh, get some. Oh, coach. And when he hits you, you go back. All right. Let me get the fundamentals of technique. I gave him a 4. simply because he has to do better in navigating through some of this traffic, which he does a good job, but it's how he does it. Being able to decipher this stuff and read it pre-snap. Like his scraping ability, but look at that. He also has to be able to wrap up on these tackles. Sometimes we want to load up and hit him with the bomb. And I also gave him that because I can't really knock. Look at this. Bruh, this boy look like a bowling ball on the head pin. Look at this. Watch how the quarterback just stand up there still. Watch this. Think. Oh, God. Oh, my God. So, again, people, I want y'all to understand that I'll tell you about that later. But anyway, I want to see him in the pass. And this is what I was saying was missing on this film. Passing. You got to be able to drop in the zone, play man, whatever it is, right? Whether your defense don't play man, I get it. But I need to see you in the pass game. But again, where they play, where is he from? Tyrone, Georgia. They may not throw the ball like that up there. They may run the ball a lot more than a lot of people know. Sometimes when you play in different places, they just primarily run the football. But look at this here. He going to stand you up in that hole, boy. He tough. And in intangibles, I also gave him a 4 because he does a good job blitzing, does a good job playing down the line, playing perimeter ball, doing all those good things. Definitely a power 5 linebacker at this point. Look, taking his read step, redirect, get down the line and make a play. I just wish, because there are some things, and I'm not going to get too coachy in this, but there are some things that you can look at this pre-snap where he doesn't have to go here and then come here. The reason I don't hurt him too hard, because the dude standing over here on the sideline may be telling them that's what to do. So I don't hold that against a lot of players too much. Okay. Oh my God. 7 got Peter rolled over there. Whoever this outside dude coming up. But hey, that boy spread his peanut butter and jelly on him. Look at this. Oh my goodness. This is too much. Last play, we out of here. Prime example of using your hands properly, right? Getting caught. In college, he's blocked. He's blocked right here. This guy's going to take a better angle, seal him off, and this guy's going up the gut. And he's gone. Now you got to rely on these guys back here. Those are the little pieces I'm talking about. I like him a lot. I like Marcellius Pulliam a lot. Kaleb Spencer up next. For those that don't know, when I look at these films and you hear these numbers, these are not projected numbers, guys. I'm looking at what they are as of today. I'm not looking at them, what they're going to be in the NFL draft. They're going to be a first-round pick. I don't care. I'm looking at what I see today coming in. Would they be elite status? That's what I'm looking at. If you think that's flawed, I understand it's for entertainment purposes. So if you don't like it, I apologize, but hit the button on your way out. Or you can hit it on the way in. Doesn't matter. Just hit it. Don't hit it twice. I mean, you'll leave. I don't want you to leave. Kaleb Spencer in the building. Another linebacker we picked up. Saw his tape today. I was impressed. Some things that definitely need to be worked on, but I liked his intensity. I have to say that. I definitely have to say I loved his intensity. So Kaleb Spencer is a linebacker, 6'2.5", 210 pounds, 3-star, going to 247 from Colonial Heights, Virginia, from Life Christians Academy. I gave him a 3.5 ranking so far as size. He's 6'2.5". I'll just give him 6'3", 210 pounds. A little bit light coming in. That's okay. But we're talking about right now what you are coming in. Will he grow? Yes, most definitely. All right. 4-star. I mean, a 4 when it comes to speed. He does a great job closing in, cleaning up stuff, blitzing. And that's primarily what he's doing. He's just a cleanup guy. He blitzes. He cleans up everything. Spy. See, look where he's playing now. He's just a spy. He's just cleaning up. He's the cleanup man. So it's hard to judge a lot of this stuff. All right. 5. I give him a 5 in effort. I give him a 5 because look at what he's doing. He is giving everything he has. Look at he's playing for. Look how far back he's playing. Basically a safety spot. And we're looking at him at linebacker, but he's just a cleanup dude. He's a heat-seeking missile. Hey man, y'all gonna run the ball? No problem. You can run it. I'm gonna clean you up, and he does a good job at that. Fundamentals and technique, I gave him a 3 because what he's doing is he's doing a lot of stuff based on instinct. It's not a lot of fundamentals and technique involved in what he's doing, in my perspective. Look at it. He's cleaning up. That's really what he's doing. Just cleaning up the stuff that's going on. All right. Yeah, he hit you though. Lord, he will hit you. When he hits you, he puts you on the ground. But I still think he's raw. He's got a lot to learn. I think he's a guy that may not see the field for a couple of years. Definitely go down on kickoff. Definitely go down as he gets some size. He'll go down on kickoff and be that headhunter type dude. Maybe not the headhunter, but one of the L3s or R3 guys running down, so forth and so on, and help you out as well. Look at it. Oh my God, my back hurt. I can't. Bro, this dude ain't blocked the punt. This man smashed. Look where he is. I'm telling you, he got a knack for this. He tackles the punter, bro. Oh, that's him picking it up. That's the other dude. I thought that was him. My bad. Bro, what kind of football is going on at Life Christian Academy? What is happening at Life Christian Academy that you can tackle the punter before you get it off? I'm done with it. But anyway, we'll watch a couple more of these clips and we almost over. I see you, baby. And he's just the best player on this team. I think Life Christian Academy may be a small private school. He's just the best player out there. He lay in the wood. He the man when he walked through. As you see, the stands are packed right there for the game. A lot of people coming out. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Yeah, he's tough. I like him. I just think he's like I say, he's just a cleanup guy. He can play football. Oh my God. He ain't scared to hit you. He'll make it happen. All right, we down. Got 2 left. This guy, I like him as well. Frankie, if I said it correct, Tinilau, Frankie Tinilau from LaSalle out of Miami. He's from Australia? Why say he's from Australia? He's from Australia? Y'all put in the comment section. Y'all put in the comment section if he's from Australia. I didn't know he's from Australia. All right, here we go. Frankie Tinilau. Pretty cool. I like him. He's aggressive. He goes to LaSalle. We know it's a small private school there in Miami. They had some good players come out of there. But very active. Oh my God. Woke him up, got up under his chin. He is 6'5", 315 pounds, a 3-star, 86 best player at his position. For size, I gave him a 5. Elite size. 6'5", 315. As long as it stays positive, they'll shred the baby fat off of him. It'll turn the muscle. But he don't look to be too much of a fat guy, right? He doesn't look to be that way in that sense. Speed, I give him a 4. Excellent speed for his size. Plays at a Power 5 level, major Division I college football level when it comes to speed at that position. Effort, I give him a 4. Does a good job. Look at his pass blocking. I love the fact that's on his tape. And he finishing dudes with those snatch and trap technique there. All right. Beating that dude to sleep out there. Now they got him on defense. Watch him move on defense. Watch this. Bam. Come on. That's beautiful right here. So this right here shows he has lateral movement. Look at this. Boom. Reggie Smith. Jerome Brown's this guy. With the one arm, comes off, slides down, make a tackle. When I saw this play, I said, okay, this kid got something. Look at this. Hip toss him, slides down, keep his shoulders parallel, make a tackle. And this dude just getting up off the ground. I like it a lot. I like him a lot. He got a lot of effort, man. Look at this. He's got great lateral movement too, man. Look at this cat. Look at his lateral movement right here. They go try to cut him, keep him off. Slide lateral, make a play. I'm telling you, he's got good speed. Hell, I may up the speed. Fundamentals and technique. I'm sorry, effort I gave 4. Fundamentals and technique, I gave a 3. There's a lot for him to learn in here. He does a good job, but I think he uses a lot of his power and aggression, which is not a bad thing, right? You got to have some, in order to mold the clay, you got to have some clay. So he's got the clay We just got to mold it and get it right. Just got to make sure we get them the right technique, because your aggression can be used against you in a bad way when you start dealing with guys who have real good fundamentals on the opposite side of you and your opponent. And last but not least, intangibles. I gave him a 3 just because I don't know anything about him. He may be a locker room guy to get the locker room goes up. He looks fiery. I don't know him, but he looks like he's a guy that may turn it on. I don't know. But again, nothing really pops out in that sense of, so far as intangibles. Yeah, he's aggressive. He's supposed to beat up on poor little Timmy. That's what he's supposed to do. But we'll find out. And last but not least, I got to give a shout out. Last but not least, can anybody name who the last person is? The last person, Mr. Irrelevant. That's his new name. I don't mean that as a negative way. I'm looking at it as a way of just saying you're the last person on the thing. Last but not least, can anybody name him? Anybody name him? I'll wait on the chat. Anybody can name him? Look at you, Baby Shaq. The fact you don't even know their name, that's the problem, Baby Shaq. That's the problem. Look at it, Gil. See? Nobody knows their name. Come on. You better cut that out right there. He already been done. Well, McLean hasn't signed, so no, I'm not doing McLean. If you want to go check out my WRE, you're more than welcome to do that. He has not signed, so I haven't done it. I know you did, Supreme. I saw you. I was just trying to see I'm trying to see some other names. Last but not least, yes, Supreme. Ding, ding, ding. Dylan Joyce, the punter. And bro, I can't find any tape on Dylan Joyce. So what am I going to do? I can't find any tape on Dylan Joyce. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give him his love, and I'm going to put his picture up. This is too funny. I'm going to put his picture up. I don't have any footage on him, so apparently somebody did some work. Maybe Coach Cristobal out of that 100 million flew a dude over to Australia. But Dylan Joyce is the punter. Since Headley's left, he's from Australia. He's 6'2", 213. He has no stars. His national ranking is NA. His position is NA. In the state, he's NA. So we better hope somebody did some homework, dog. Ellen say no tape, no name. He's got a stash. I don't know what it is with these kickers and these mustaches, but I'm going to rank him. Dylan Joyce, a no star, according to 247. Size, 6'2", 213-pound punter. Coach Hayes give him a 5. His speed, I gave him a 5. Effort, I gave him a 5. Fundamentals and technique, I gave him a 5. And intangibles, I gave him a 0 for that mustache. Because let me tell you something. That mustache right there is awful. He get a 0. He don't even get a 1. He gets nothing for that. I don't know what he got to do. He like the dude from, if y'all be back, we back from Police Academy or something like that. That's one of them weird stashes right there. So I don't know. I'm not dealing with that stash stuff. So we literally did this literally in 2 hours. We've been on live for 1 hour, 59 minutes and 48, 49, 50 seconds. So what I'm going to do is take this off of here. I'm going to clean up this screen a little bit, try to make some stuff happen. I got to rearrange some stuff. I want to take a couple phone calls just to get your thoughts. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us. 232 in the building right now. Thought that was fun. It took us 2 hours to go through all 25 signees. All right, this is not transfer portal, so don't get that misunderstood. All right, this is not the transfer portal. Not transfer portal, guys. Wow, that was fun, guys. Whew, that was a lot. I don't know how much work this stuff be, man. I don't think y'all really understand how much work this stuff be. I got to fix up the screen a little bit. Give me a quick second. And then I'm going to open up the phone lines. We'll talk about it. I just want to hear a couple of people's voice. I hope Miss Wilcox called in. I got something special for you, Miss Wilcox. Oh, I worked so hard on this. Miss Wilcox. I hope you appreciate it. But I want to do something special for you because I think you're a special person. Whew. And I got the timer, Miss Wilcox. There it is. All right. Phone lines open 321-328-8235. I'm not going to stay on here that much longer. I'll get off in a few. It's already 10:30. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. That means a lot, man. I appreciate you being here so long. P-Lo, what's up? Oh, let me get those Cash App donos too as well. I thought they had to hold on 1 second, but I want to give love if they did do on Cash App. I would definitely give you a love if you donated on Cash App, most definitely. Hold up. I did all that work and ain't nobody calling in on this phone? Man, hold up. Y'all better stop playing with me, man. Y'all better stop playing. 321-328-8235. Let's get it. All right. We got quite a few people. All right. Mario Patterson, $10. Thank you very much. Said Black journalism. Thank you, man. I'll just call out first names. I don't know if you want to get. I'll use your payment name. King Day Day, $35. Says support you. Thank you for the show. Support you, coach. Thank you so much. And okay, I already know who this is. This is my dog right here. But hold on 1 second. $25. I really appreciate it. $25 from Mike in the building, man. Thank you so much. I know who that is. Thank you, man. And big shout out to Mike. He got big things coming, man. He might be part of the youth family. I know who Mike is, man. Big shout out to you. We got to talk to, brother. 708. Call or talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from.
What's up, coach?
I'm good. Guys, let me know everything sounds good on that end right there. You can hear the caller as we begin to talk. What's going on, Shot? I know the Shot-Town King, right?
Yeah, definitely, man.
I love it, man. You always support me, man. When Coach be struggling on the little account. Like, man, ain't nobody call in, man. What's up with you, man? What's your thoughts on that breakdown, man?
Well, first of all, that's the most recruits we've had since 2017. So that if you don't believe Mario could recruit, then I don't know what you're smoking, but definitely is probably the highest recruiting class we've had since 2017. So I'm looking forward to seeing what these guys are going to do. And definitely you could tell that the recruits are all like really like hungry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in all your, like when you were going through all of them had really good effort. You know what I'm saying? Like their intangibles or their height or their size might have not been a 5, their speed might have not been a 5, but almost everybody's effort was off the charts. So I'm definitely excited on that.
Nah, you're 100% right. You're 100% right. Everybody's effort been off the charts, man. Like I say, it's been great in that sense. I'm gonna pose 2 questions. I'm gonna pose to people who call in. One would be, what do you like about the class? What don't you like about the class? Just quickly, like what do you like about the class? What don't you like about the class? And it's not including transfer portal. I'm only talking high school players that enrolled or signed.
Yeah.
Signed rather. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What I like about the class, well, for one, definitely size. You know, we definitely needed to get a lot bigger. You know, we were so used to getting, as you would say, the underdogs. You know, like the players that were just barely big enough to make it, and we would try and turn them into something. And sometimes you gotta take a better foundation to try and mold it into something greater than that. So I'm definitely excited to see that. We got a lot of players that definitely aren't backing down from nobody. So I'm definitely excited for that.
Okay.
What else? What I don't like about the class? It's not what I don't like about the class, because every player we got I like. You know what I'm saying? Like every player we got, I definitely like size-wise, effort-wise, definitely. I just feel like we're gaining depth in all the right places that we've been missing it.
Mm-hmm.
But now we start focusing on, what's the word? Like, we definitely need some playmakers. You know what I'm saying? Like what you say. Like all those guys are great.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You said like difference makers. I got you.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, like all those players are great. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, nobody you put on the screen, at least on the offensive side of the ball, could look like they were like that difference maker. Now maybe Ray. I will give Ray his credit, but I'm waiting to see if you put on that tape for that difference maker, and we're just like, you know what, that's him.
Okay.
We just need to get in the system.
All right, I like it. Well, Shy, as always, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, bro. As always, you don't leave your boy hanging, man. You always come in there and save me, man.
Yeah, I try to let other people call in first, and then nobody calls in. I'm like, all right, I'll guess I'll be the first one on.
That's my man's right there. Appreciate you, dog, as always, man. Thanks a lot, man. And T. Hines getting on you. I'm telling T. Hines getting on you. All right, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, T. Hines don't want no smoke. It's all straight.
Hold up. Somebody said smoke? Hold up.
Do you want smoke? We want all the smoke.
Nah, T. Hines don't want none of this, man. It's all cool. It's all love from Kings fan, but T. Hines definitely don't want no smoke. I might even know what he's saying, but I know it ain't worth my time.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Y'all handle that in the thing. Appreciate you, Shot Town. Thanks a lot, man. Go Kings.
Go Kings, man.
Yeah, buddy. Anyway, I had to start a little controversy up in here. Around here. Hey, you know what? See right here, Baby Shaq. This is the kind of stuff right here. So, Baby Shaq, let me tell you something. See this kind of stuff right here? This is the kind of stuff right here make me go off. So go in and stick your chin out. Let me around here. Rank his 401k. I don't know how old. Somebody put in the chat. Find out how old that dude Dylan Joyce is. He look like he about 32. But y'all go put it in the chat, man. Call or talk to us. Give us your name. I guess they hung up. While we wait on the next call, a big shout out right here, Alex Tabio from Pioneer Mortgage Funding Incorporated. Anything you got to do with your home financing, please go check him out. All the information is in the description below. All right. Make sure you holler at him. Make sure you do that. Somebody say 45. So anything you got to do with home financing, make sure you check that out. Hold on, caller. Check him out. All the information is in the description. I always tell you rates may not be what you want, but get your stuff in order. So when the bottom fall out, you're ready to rock and roll. All right. Call or talk to a 646 area code. Give us your name, where you're calling from. What's your thoughts on the class?
What's up, bro? I'm calling from Belle Glade, Florida.
Belle Glade,
646 area code.
I didn't know that, man. All right.
Yeah, I got the Harlem, New York area code, but I'm a Florida boy.
Okay, all right. So talk to us, man. What's your thoughts on the class? Real quick, we got 2 minutes. My producer in the back tripping because he said I'll be on the too long. So, but my second question, and real quick, my second question is, what do you like about the class? What don't you like about the class?
What I like about the class is it's fully complete. We haven't had a complete class in years, and we filled out mostly every position from offense to defense. So I feel like that was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
What I don't like about the class, it's hard to say. Class is pretty good. I would say what I don't like about the class is that we lost our all-star quarterback.
Jayden Rashada?
Yeah, Jayden Rashada.
Okay.
And I am, while I'm on the phone before I hang up, I am formerly Miami Hurricanes, Amon Richards. That's my little brother.
Okay.
So
that's awesome, man.
You know, shout out to the youth, shout out to Amon.
Okay.
Shout out to Mark Anthony. He's at UCF right now, but we still we're up Miami.
Gotcha. Somebody just said I didn't do Emory Williams.
No, Emory Williams, I like that kid.
No, but somebody I didn't do it. I didn't break him down. I got to go there and break him down.
Okay.
But anyway,
yeah,
go
break
ahead.
him down, man, because Emory Williams, even though we lost Rashada, I feel like Emory Williams will come through and stand up for the class and hold it down, So I say I like that it's fully complete and that they got a body everywhere, mostly everywhere.
How did I miss Emory Williams, bro? I don't know how I missed Emory Williams, but anyway, I'm gonna put him up there. I'll go through the ranking. I can put his tape up if I need to. Okay. Well, I appreciate that, man. I really do.
No problem, man. No problem.
All right, thanks a lot, brother.
Go
ahead. Say your piece.
Oh no! I was just saying, where was I on the time?
Go ahead, man. Say what the part you don't like. You should just go ahead while I'm doing this. No, you good, man. Say the part you don't like.
Well, like I say, it ain't too many things I don't like about the class. And it's not too many things I don't like about the class. One of the highest ranked class that Miami had in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And like I say, it's a lot to like about the class. The speed, size, everywhere. And I feel like Miami's gonna wake some people up for the years to come. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Go Canes.
There it is. Go Canes, man. Well, let me pull up Emory stuff real quick. I'll just talk about it. I'm surprised I didn't do that, man. I'm mad at myself for that, man. Oh, go on.
Nah, Emory that dude, man. Emory that dude.
You think so?
From Milton, Florida.
You think so?
Yeah, I like him. I've been looking him up, man, and I haven't been to no games personally, but as far as film wise, I think he's underrated. And that once he get here, he's gonna shock a lot of people. That's what I believe.
All right, that's fair. Well, let me pull his tape up right quick, and we'll definitely make it happen.
Okay, man. Well, thank you for having me, man.
Man, thank you for calling, bro. Appreciate it.
No problem.
I do not know how I missed Emory Williams on that deal. I'm mad at myself. I have to be very honest. I don't know how I missed him. But anyway, I can tell you quickly, Emory Williams, I gave him a 4. He's 6'4", 190 pounds. He's a little light right now, and that's not elite. I can tell you that. When it comes to speed, I gave him a 4. When it comes to quarterbacks, he's not going to break the bank. He's a young man who can move the chains a little bit, right? He's not an RG3, not a Ja'Cory Brown. In my eyes, he can definitely move the chains. He can get out of there. He has happy feet. He definitely loves to, pop around in the pocket and all of that kind of stuff. Let me see if I can put this tape up here. I'm sorry, man, for doing that. Doggone. All right. When it comes to, like I say, speed, when it comes to his speed, I gave him a 4. I thought he was just typical. Nothing extraordinary when it comes to that, to his speed. I think he runs the ball. Here's where he works out best right here. It comes to his audibles. All right. He seems to be very cerebral in his approach. He can make the throws. He can do all those things, but he throws good balls down the middle of the field. If you notice, when he throws a lot of footballs, he throws good balls right down the middle of the hashes. And that's where I think his strong suit is. I'm not sure about his arm strength. So far as deep balls, I'm going to say you got to throw it a country mile. But I'm just talking about arm strength so far as getting the ball down the field. And you can look at a lot of this about touch or anything else, but like that's a great touch pass right there. Those are what they call honey hole shots. Honey hole shot is like cover 2, right? Got a squat corner, you got a safety over the top. Can you throw this ball right here in the middle between the squat corner or the trail technique and this dude without not getting his head knocked off, right? Those are honey hole shots. and he makes those throws. It'll be interesting to find out. But he does have a happy feet. He can keep plays alive just like this. You know, he turns and looks. And the reason I ask about arm strength, because every throw, which is not a bad thing, don't get me wrong, I'm going to try to say this clearly, there's so much body involved. And I know this is going to sound crazy. See that right there? Yeah, like that's a good run. Keep the chains moving, get up out of there, no big deal. Go over there and get split. And then he go over there and get split. But anyway, I was talking about body. He gives a lot of body in the throw. And some of these throws, I know it's going to sound crazy, but you got to give it a little just arm, right? Just arm talent. Here, it's a lot of being perfect and set up. And look at the throw there. Like, see how underthrown that is? That's what made me worry about arm strength, I have to be honest. This dude's wide open. He's running to his right, so it's not against the grain throw, right? You're running towards it. And again, he may have just been careful. I don't know because I can't see he goes off film. He throws this, and it's like a duck. So I don't know how much arm strength he has. That might be the deal. That's the part that kind of, I say. But ball placement, does a great job with ball placement. Great job with ball placement. And his offensive line is awesome. He does a great job with offensive line. Let's see. He talks about fifth progression. Let's talk about fifth progression. 2nd and 11. Let's talk about fifth progression right quick. Boom is not there. He goes back. Good call. I'll take it. Wow. Good throw. Double slant. He's going to throw the backside slant. If he was smart, he would have dropped right off and picked that ball up. But let's see. Almost. But that's Emory Williams. Intangibles, I gave him a 4 simply because he does the audibles. See, now here's the difference. Look at this. When he sets up in the pocket, this is what I'm talking about arm strength. When he sets up and throws a deep ball, there's a difference. Your body's engaged. See that? He get the torque from his torso. He's got all this. He throws a good ball. See that? He's up on his toe and all of that stuff. But it's like he's giving everything he's got. He throws a good ball. But when he has to use just straight arms sometime, who knows? Good throw, though. Not to knock it. I'll just be interested to see where he comes out, man. I think he holds the ball a little bit low in the pocket. That's just my personal preference. See how low this is down? It's covering his whole number. You know, I'd rather have it up higher because when these guys come from the backside and they strip you down here, you done for. Good touch, though. He's got good touch. All right. All right, I'm done with that. Go ahead. Somebody go ahead and call in. Let's make this thing happen. Y'all don't want to call in. I'm going to go on and hang up then. Y'all tripping. 321-328-8235. There we go. Y'all ain't playing. Call and talk to us. Give us your name. Where you calling from?
Jay. Calling Jay from Opalaka.
Jay from Opalaka behind the P. What's up, baby?
Yeah. Hey, Coach, did you do a review on the coaches this year?
No, I didn't do a review on the coaches. No.
Oh, nah, yeah, because I'm trying to, you know what I mean? That's what you should have did, you know what I mean? Because I see Dabo and I'm making power moves.
Who did he pick up? I must have missed it, man. Who did he pick up?
He picked up Garrett Riley, you know, TCU offensive coordinator.
Oh, wow. Good pickup for them,
you
man.
Know? Yeah, because the reason why I said that, because I'm worried about the outside receiver. We just got 2 slots, you know what I mean? And we already know X starting. Then we got Brashard, so then we got 2 slots behind him. I'm just not understanding why we can't land an outside wide receiver at the University of Miami.
So it's funny you say that. You basically answer the part you don't like. What's the part you do like?
Are you talking about the class?
Yeah, in the class.
The class. The line, offense, defensive line. You know what I mean? Because the biggest problem over the years has been the offensive line. So we got 2 elite tackles. Well, I think Mauigoa could play guard this year to get him on the field early. And then we got Hurricane Bain. You know what I mean? I felt like he should have been I feel like he should have been a 5-star.
Mm-hmm.
Hurricane Bain, because that production is crazy. You know what I mean?
You talking about 60 sacks, over 60 sacks in a high school career, but we know in the last 2 years he got 60 sacks, 58 or something like that.
Come on, man. Pound for pound, Rueben Bain is a top 30 prospect. We talking about pound for pound. We talking about production. We talking about who you want to bring in a foxhole with you if it's a war.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The pound for pound, Rueben Bain is a top. He's a top prospect, pound for pound, easy. And I need Malik Bryant by mid-season to be on the field like West.
Really?
I need size and speed at linebacker. Yeah, I think if there's one linebacker that can do it in the class, I think it's Malik Bryant.
Really? Over Bobby Washington? We talking about middle linebacker, inside. Mike Brown.
I think it's Malik Bryant. Bobby Washington, he got the speed. He got to get a little bigger, but I think he's like 2 years away because he could play a little reckless at times.
Okay.
From what I've seen on tape,
that's interesting.
You know what I mean?
That's interesting.
Yeah, he got a lot of potential. He got the speed. He got the height too. I think Bobby Washington is about 2 years away, to be honest with you. But I think, you know what I mean, Malik Bryant coming from IMG his junior year, you know what I mean, the last year at Jones, I think right now out of all the linebackers, Malik Bryant.
That's
Malik
interesting.
Bryant is the closest thing.
So what on his tape tells you that? What tells you that?
What tells me that is he's versatile. Like Malik Bryant could rush the passer. He could also, you know what I mean, he could also be I don't think he's a middle linebacker. I think he could be a strong side linebacker. But I like his physicality. I like his closing speed. You know what I mean? He seemed like he got the best instinct out of all the linebackers. To me.
Okay. I like it. Hey, baby, that's why you get to call in and voice your opinion. I love it, man. All right. Well, thank you, man.
And then real quick, Coach, and then I was kind of disappointed we didn't land the safety, you know what I mean? Because at the Cam Kitchen's going the first round after this year, you know what I mean? We ain't gonna have no safeties. I think the safety, the true freshman safety, who you wasn't really high on, but a lot of people saying positive things about him. I think he next in line.
Who you talking about?
So you remember you talking about the 2022 class last year. You said you went to go see him play, but you really wasn't high on him.
Oh, the kid from Evans, Marquise, not Marquise,
Williams, yeah.
Markeith Williams, yes. Yeah,
I heard a lot of positive things out of him.
Yeah, and like I said, he may come in and do a great job. When I saw him play, I wanted to see him step up, and again, like I said, maybe it's my expectation of him coming to the U. Again, these are not saying those guys are bad players. I just, when you see that, you want to see I'll be looking for them diggity dogs, boy. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I said, man, at the end of the day, though, Coach, we got to land us at least safety. Because James Williams, he ain't it, Coach. I've seen enough in 2 years. He's not it. I like the dude, you know what I mean? He's a 5-star that stay home, but he ain't it. He's not a safety, Coach. That's my call, Coach. Let somebody else get on you. I don't see it, Coach. I don't see it. I don't see it, Coach.
All right, brother.
You don't see it. The shit 80% of the fan base don't see it. Just like we don't think Gaddis should still be hired at the University of Miami. All right, Coach.
Hold on, can I say this for you, go?
Yeah, you good.
Did I not say, well, I didn't say he isn't. I prefer that he would have went to go get the quarterback. But I said that 2 years ago, and everybody called me a hater. Now
you said that yeah. What you say? You could be 100. What would you say?
$100 million dude.
Put a hand in the
$100 million dude.
Yep, man.
Yeah.
Yep. I appreciate you, Coach.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you for calling in, man. All the way from Opa-locka, baby, behind the P. All right.
Already.
Yes, sir. All right, good call, man. That was good. I see Brother Jay calling in. I need to hear from Ms. Wilcox tonight. I got something from Miss Will. God, that's my girl. All right, JW asked this question. Coach Hayes asked this question earlier to rank our LBs in your order. Are you talking about this class? If you're talking about this class, see, y'all always. What's your favorite LB coming in? All right, let me see here. Hold on, brother Jay Blaze. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna answer both these questions. My favorite linebacker coming in right now. I have to be honest, and again, I didn't watch a lot. I didn't watch Marcellius Pulliam's tape. I didn't because I was going to do the WA. But when I saw it, I had to be honest. Marcellius Pulliam jump off the tape, dog. It's something about his tape looks stupid, cuz Marcellius Pulliam's tape. Hold on, make sure I'm saying the right dude. This is the dude from Tyrone, Georgia, wherever he's from, right? Where he from? Hold up. He ain't even there. Telling you, boy. Hold up. Yes, Tyrone, Georgia. I like him, boy. He lay that thunder. That boy lay that thunder. If he understands me. I like Bobby Washington's too.
Yeah,
I really do. But boy, okay.
Can't go wrong with Bobby.
Can't go wrong with Bobby either. Now he said rank them. I got to look at the list again.
Popo.
I like Popo too. I do, but let me look at the list. Hold on. I'm trying to look at the list so I get the linebackers so I don't miss anybody. All right, here we go. I do it by position? No, you can't sort. All right, linebacker. You got Malik Bryant, Raul Aguirre, Bobby Washington, Marcellius Pulliam, and Kaleb Spencer. And y'all want me to rank these. Okay, here we go. Hold on, Blaze. Here we go. My first linebacker. I think Raul Aguirre may be one just because I see him playing different ways. When I broke his tape down, like I said, I looked at it. He showed some pass. He showed this. I really personally think Malik Bryant is a better edge rusher. I watched his games. I watched him play, but when he come off the edge, he looks different. He doesn't look the same in the middle as he does. And this is not a knock, but some people are better at something. And when he come off the edge, he come in with bad intentions. Mm-hmm. When he's coming in the middle,
right,
I think it's too much like this in his face. It's too much all over the place. Here. Like his body's flying everywhere. But Raul Aguirre.
Malik Bryant.
I don't know, dog. I can't say that from a linebacker standpoint.
Pulliam. I think from the size, the measure.
I ain't even worried about. I'm looking at the tape. I'm saying Raul Aguirre. I don't care about no size. I don't care how many hamburgers he ate at lunch. Raul Aguirre. Marcellius Pulliam. Tell you that dude, I'm thinking he's gonna be some stank.
Yeah, he's gonna be nice.
I think Malik a better rush. I think he a better edge rusher, dog. He might be in at 3-4.
Who he gonna be lined up beside?
I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Mark Pulliam. Shad, I need you to call in too, Shad. I like talking to you, Shad. Hold on. I'm trying to get these done. I'll go Malik, Bobby. And then I think the last one is Kaleb Spencer. Yeah, Kaleb Spencer.
And Bobby a dog. He just need the size. If he was,
what Bobby you mean? He's 6'3", 215. Bro, he gonna grow into that in no time.
Yeah.
In no time. He'll be 225 for you know it, 230 for you know it.
Look at Wesley. Look how fast Wesley grew.
Exactly. I'm telling you, I think Malik Brown, what's putting me about Malik is if I never saw Malik at edge rusher, I would have probably put him up there. But he was so much better at edge than he is in the middle. Go look at his tape for yourself.
Yeah. Can he cover though? That's
Yeah, no, but that's the thing. He does have some ability. He was at IMG. You got to remember, I'm not looking at the tape. I'm looking at IMG tape. These kids don't put up senior footage. I don't know. I guess that's the cool thing, not to put up senior footage, because I made it already. Y'all don't need to look at my senior tape. But anyway. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, you got me in the bind on that one. And Shad, real quick before I get to my man, Shad 1419-499. So you're saying Malik has some Harold Perkins traits? Please call in, Shad. Let's talk about Harold Perkins. Shad, please call in after Brother J Blaze. We got to talk about this comment you got up here. But thank you for the $4.99.
Okay.
All right, talk to me, man. What's your thoughts, man?
Hey, man. Hey, with the add to what we already got on the roster, I think Mario did a hell of a job, and especially because of our record this year. I think he really pulled off. I think he's a hell of a recruiter, a monster recruiter. You know, but you know, the thing I do see is there are some holes. You know, there's some holes, and we a young team. You know, it's gonna take a couple of years for us to develop into what we want to be. But a lot of players gonna grow up quick. But that speed definitely improved this year. I think the number one thing of the whole thing is the speed and size of the team.
That's true.
That's what I think.
That's true. So what's your one negative? If you had to find a negative or something that you weren't pleased with?
The one negative is the depth. I don't think we still ain't there yet with the depth. And that's going to come over time. That's going to improve, but the depth.
Okay.
And I think the scheme, the coaching staff, the offensive coordinator, I think our offense, you know, need to improve, you know, in the scheme and play call.
Yeah, no, I totally understand.
That complement that speed and size.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. Pilo said, I thought Kaleb Spencer was a safety. Well, they have him listed as a linebacker on his highlight tape. You playing?
Don't forget.
He playing that.
Don't forget about Chris Graves. I'm looking at the time. Don't forget about that Chris Graves.
About what now?
Chris Graves. Everybody don't. He's like a silent. Nobody's talking about him.
What about him?
I can see him as safe.
Oh, yeah. I thought something happened with him. That's why I was asking what happened. Okay. No, I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to find out, man. But Blaze, man.
Okay.
Let me roll this thing on, man. I'm going to see if shit. I'm about to get up off it. I said 11 o'clock I was getting off. I'm mad that I missed Emory
Did the
Williams.
Oracle call in yet?
She has not. I'm waiting for her, man. I'm waiting. She probably sleep right now, sitting in her rocking chair.
Right.
Just waiting on your boy, watching us, man. I really enjoy Miss Wilcox, man. I really do. All right.
Tell Shad to come call on in.
Yeah, Shad, it's your turn, baby. Go ahead. I know it's a 10-second delay, so go ahead. All right, bro.
All right, coach.
Yeah, man. Gil Wilson says, Coach, as far as highlight tapes, we've had Malik Curtis and Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson looked fast. He looked fast. Malik Curtis looked fast, too. But Chris Johnson looked fast on his tape. He looked fast. There's some dudes that's fast and they don't really look fast, but they fast. This dude fast. Yeah, Popo can cover. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's the only thing about linebacker highlight tapes that I don't like. The problem I have with linebacker highlight tapes is they don't put enough. Every group has a problem in their highlight tape, right? Like running backs don't really put pass blocking. Linebackers don't put pass coverage. Receivers don't put blocking like that unless they just dominate the dude, but they don't put the nuances. So every group has their own deal. Carla talked to a 601. I think that's that silk, baby.
Coach Hayes, can you hear me?
Yeah, barely, but I'm going to turn you up a little bit. Let me see if I can turn you up a little bit.
Can you hear me better now? It's Shad.
Oh, it's better. 100% better. Shad, what's up with you, man?
What's going on?
I'm good, man. So you left this comment. I still got it up here on the thing. It says, so you're saying Malik has some Harold Perkins traits. What do you mean by that? I didn't really understand what you meant.
I was just listening to other people talk. They said he's more of an edge, and I kind of, that's kind of what Perkins is. At LSU, just an edge guy that is a menace off the edge. So I was just thinking. I know most people said he could be a DN outside linebacker. They don't really see him in the middle. That's what I was asking.
I got you right. And so the reason I say that, he plays. I've seen him when he's on the edge. He's playing so like okay when Orlando Jones played. Every time I say the word Orlando Jones, I think of the dude that played in Drumline. His name Orlando Jones. Or something like that. But when I saw Orlando Jones play Edgewater, so it was Malik Bryant basically against CJ Baxter. That's what it was, right? And I have to be honest, Malik did okay in the middle, but when he was on the edge, it changed the game. It started forcing CJ and them to go the other way. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because his success relied on a lot of people in front of him in that sense. And I think he's played faster because there was a lot less processing. I don't want to say less thinking because I don't want to downplay the position. That's the furthest thing from what I'm doing. But there's a lot less processing. When you're in the middle, that ball can go left or right, right? That ball can come up the middle, left or right. When you're on the edge, that ball comes to you, right? And you got time if it goes away. You know what I mean? So the processing takes a little bit less, and everything is right there on you.
Okay.
So
I mean, so you envision maybe he and Jayden Wayne, kind of on the edge. Well, obviously Jayden Wayne is already an edge player, but you see more, Malik just doing that.
So if we get to the 3-4, they're talking about we potentially may go to, they can be playing what they call the overhang players, right? Those are those two outside linebacker / defensive end, T-Suggs type guys. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Those are the kind of guys, but them playing straight Mike, the Mike backer or the Joker, everybody got different names. For the two guys sitting in the middle,
yeah.
I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm not saying he won't be successful. I just saw when I saw him play myself, I'm like, this dude different right there now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. Because, I know a lot of people said that was, a position that, Zach McLeod obviously could have played when he came in, but, due to, injuries, amongst other things, he was forced to kind of play in the middle into his, very, very last year. And, that was probably his best year, honestly. So, well, hopefully the staff can identify that a lot quicker than we did with McLeod.
Yeah, and guess what? I called it. I call it what? The underdog king, Shad. When I call your name as the underdog king, you gonna ball. I did it with Zach McLeod leading in sacks that season. I did it last year with Corey Flagg. Guess what? Number one linebacker leading the team in tackles. Y'all better lay out Corey Flagg, boy.
Okay.
I'll just mess with you, man. But Shad, I appreciate you always, man. You on the road, man?
Yeah, I'm parked now. Yeah, I'm in Missouri now. Yeah.
Oh shoot, man. All right, man. Well, dog, I want you to be safe out there, man. I want you to be safe out there on that road, man. We got to get up, man. We got to definitely chop it up. I'm not sure if you got my number or not, but we definitely chop it up, man. We got to talk a little bit, man. I really enjoy your content. For those that don't watch, go check out his content, man. Get a chance to talk about the Canes and look at it. I think personally, I think he looks at it in a a logical way is the right. I want to say simplistic, but a logical way. When you have those conversations, you kind of make those videos. So I really enjoy watching those, man.
I'll hit you up on Twitter. I got a Twitter page, so I can I'll DM you on Twitter or whatever.
Okay.
All right, man.
All right, man. Appreciate you, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Apparently, the Oracle has taken her NyQuil and she gone for the night. So Coach Hayes about to get out of here too. We got 202 people. I appreciate y'all coming by. Yeah, big shout out right there, Brother J Blaze. Support Shad channel. Go check him out. The same name, same thing. I think my producers done turned it in too. I got to find some soldiers, y'all. I got to find some soldiers. Well, with all that being said, I appreciate it. We out of here. We're going to do some good things here Sunday as well. We're going to have fun with it. But I owed you guys some shows because of the holidays. Martin Luther King is coming up here Monday, so I'm going to enjoy my time off. I appreciate you all as always. There go the team. Look at her. You must have been in the back making a bologna sandwich, T-Hine. Huh? I've been looking for you. But anyway, Edward, thank you so much. Thank you, man, for always stopping by. I appreciate it. But like I said, I appreciate it. We definitely going to have some good times here Sunday. We got a lot coming up, a lot of great stuff happening in this deal, and we'll definitely make it happen. So from me to you, send me an application. P-Lo, I'm telling you, we got to find some team members, man. We got to let the team grow. So for all y'all out there that's not subscribed to the team, y'all on the Pee Wee League right now. Y'all on the Pop Warner, 80 pound for the old school Optimus days. Y'all on the 80s. Right now, y'all on 5U, 5 and under. With your thigh pad on your knee and your knee pad on your shin. That's your uniform too big. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Go ahead and check it out. I'll break these up tomorrow and break them up into categories so you can go and check out the different ones. You don't have to sit through all of it if you want to look at one particular person. We hit 29,000 subscribers today, right around midday noon. We're trying to get to 30,000 before February 1st. So we have a little bit more than 2 weeks to do so. So please help us out. Let's get there. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and we'll definitely make it happen. I appreciate it. Gil, I saw you coming. Here you go. Add me and Shaq. Oh, y'all be moving so fast, man. Coach, add me and Shaq as moderator. Gotta put some time in. I know you've been here for a while. We'll talk about it. I appreciate you, man. Thanks. I hate saying goodbye, but I got to go. Peace, love, and hair grease. Coach, catch you at the 50-yard line. Peace.